Welcome back to the Inglorious Ingrates. This is your Dungeon Master, the Daily Dungeon Master. We have with us today Idris.
Ahoy.
Guest player today, Oliver.
Hello.
Sakura.
Blessings from Falamora.
Dasria.
Am I even awake?
And lastly, Diedrich.
Ahoy there.
Winter and Avery will be joining us a little bit later when they get in. They're running late today. Where last we left, Dasria. Dasria. But before we get to Dasria's plight, what happened before that?
So, we went to the Baron's underground gladiatorial pit. So, in the midst of that, a lot of us kept forgetting who Dastria was. At one point, Dastria was taken away by guards inside into a separate place.
We were in an anti-magic field as well, so all of our residual magic dropped.
Yeah.
No disguises, no nothing.
Yeah. And we found out that the non-Baron...
Not there.
Non-Baron, thank you. He was in the pit. He had 2 daggers and 2 different glows. One's red, one's blue. He killed 2 different slaves that were part of Dastria's family. Like, one of them was a spy, and one of them was just...
They were members of her noble house.
Yes.
I thought one was like a guard and the other was a spy.
One was one of your known the spy master's known agents that you knew of, and another one was one of your house guard. Yeah.
Understandable.
That was a rough gig for Dastria to go through. However, you guys did get through that and go to exit. Dastria took a detour home. Or no, you guys went to Felicity's house?
I actually think the letters were that day, though.
Oh, yeah, you're right. The letters. Tell us about the letters, Dastria.
One letter got dropped off to the Tower of Knowledge to basically try to convince the Keeper of Knowledge there to see us a little earlier about all this war crap that's going on and what it could mean. So just like, please talk to us soon. And the other was a letter that she passed off to a guard at the Targana, or spy at the Targana house, used suggestion, and basically told him to deliver a personal letter to her father that was supposed to be anonymous.
Oh, it was anonymous, all right.
At the time.
So, post the gladiatorial arena, Dastria went to go get the letter. She sent her familiar to go pick up the letter. Dastria waiting, of course, outside of
Like a block or 2 away.
a couple blocks away. Ended up having her raven familiar fly just around, invisible after picking up the letter, and made her way back to Felicity's house. And upon getting to Felicity's house, was struck by a pinprick feeling in her neck, and she lost consciousness. And they watched the raven familiar die.
Poor baby.
Yep.
And disappear, as familiars do after they get killed. The only thing they found were her book and drag marks that they tracked to the Targana estate. And that's where we left off. It is the middle of the night. What are you guys doing?
Okay.
Wait.
That was the morning.
Morning. Oh, you're right. It was the morning.
It was the morning.
It was first thing in the
It was
morning.
first thing in the morning. That's
We
right.
were supposed to be going to the off-site thing.
But then, yeah, all that. So,
We follow to the Targana estate, I thought was the idea.
are we still in Felicity's, or are we like outside of the Targana?
No, you guys practice. Yeah, you guys are outside the Targana estate.
Okay.
So that was my question, is if we wanted to go in to confront this or not. To the group, I say this.
Yeah.
Well, just speaking out of character,
You're just going to call me in.
we're down basically
Oliver,
like
you
3 players at this point.
are summoned by the Spy Master, and the Spy Master has asked you. He tells you a group of people are going to show up at the gate. You're to escort them in to the main hall and wait for further instructions.
Yes, sir.
Does he have a name, by the way?
Who?
The Spy Master.
Nobody seems to know it.
I don't know it.
No, you do not.
Really? Okay.
I know
I don't like that.
So, to the rest of the group, sorry, Sakura, what did you just say?
So at this point, we're basically down 3 players out of character. I'm not sure how much we want to do with just the 3 of us, basically.
Everybody give me a perception check of the party that's there.
Okay. 19.
21.
Waiting on Sakura.
16.
You guys, as you're talking about kind of what to do, you guys notice that Archon is missing.
Okay. As in, he was with us.
He was with us when you got with you guys when you got there, and as you look, you see him beating feet down at the edge. You know that long drive that goes up to where the carriage house is. You see him tearing off down that way.
By himself?
Yes.
Can't go after him. We have to go save Destria. I think he knows what he's doing.
He's already gone inside.
No, he's tearing down that.
Do you need our help, big man?
Echo.
Let's see if he actually hears you. He does not hear you. So he can hear you.
Or if he does, he just ignores me.
As you guys, as you do that, Oliver, you hear some shouting out by the gate, and you see several guards tapping each other and walking up. You lot, what are you doing? I'm sorry about that interruption. We have Avery just came in.
Hi. Sorry I'm late.
We just did recap, and we were talking about everybody being outside the Targana estate. And as you guys are kind of talking about what to do and what not to do, you guys notice that Archon is missing and see him beating feet down the long, that long alley, that long drive that goes up to the carriage house. He is tearing down that way. He seems like a man on a mission.
Seems like Archon.
Goliath on a mission. So, yeah.
Sounds accurate.
Yeah. You guys are standing outside. Now the guards are coming up. The guards at the gate are kind of accosting you, asking you what's going on. You guys do see another guard coming down from the estate.
Now, is this Felicity's estate, or are we in front
You
of
guys are in front of the Targana estate.
Okay. I didn't think we would have been
a
discussing
ritual
that
family.
thing there.
I'm going to explain to them that I have an appointment with the Lord and Lady of the Manor.
Okay. Give me a deception check.
That would be 24.
They look at each other. Well, we weren't notified, but you see the guards letting this group in.
Do I recognize the group by chance by the description the spy master had given me?
All he said was there was going to be a group of people showing up at the front gate, and you were to bring them to the main hall.
I try to gain their attention without causing a scene.
Give me a client handshake.
$14.
Everybody else give me a perception check.
6.
14.
See it? Desperate?
Oh, I get one? I'm not
No,
here.
never mind. You're not even. What am I talking about?
She's gone.
Am I a ghost?
It's only a 12.
14.
14. So, Dietrich and Avery see it. The guard is kind of like trying to get your attention, like, yeah.
I just nudge at them and it's like, hey, this guy should go in.
That's usually never a good thing. The fact that I just bullshit our way in here and there's actually somebody here to help us, that's never a good thing.
Okay.
But sure, let's go.
Let's do it.
It's a large estate. Oliver, you know that the Targanas, along with the Mogumirs, are the two houses major. They're the most powerful of the noble houses in Redfern. And you work for one of them. In any case, the Spymaster, I'm assuming you're following the Spymaster's instruction.
Yes.
You guys are led up to a very familiar to some of you, brand new to another of you, this manor estate. And you guys walk in. There it is, the blue glowing crystal. And he's and you guys are standing there in the main hall. Okay. Pause action. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
You wake up.
Am I on the floor? Am I tied up?
You are seated in a chair. Your arms are bound behind you. And you have a bag over your head.
Love that. Oh, yeah, she's fine. I was trying to see whether she'd freak out or not.
So, I'm going to ask you this once. A very familiar voice says, "Who are you?" And be truthful, because I'll know. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Love it. No, that's gonna be a 9.
Okay. At this point, for the next hour, you will be completely truthful, regardless of anything else.
Okay, question, is it compulsive truth or just when I speak it has to be the truth? Because there's a big difference there.
When you speak, it must be the truth. Like, I will tell you that you technically do not know that you are under this compulsion.
That's fair. To be fair, I don't think she would lie anyway.
Okay.
You said it was a familiar voice. Does she get a check to see if she recognizes it?
Not quite yet.
Oh, darn.
But can I safely assume that I kind of understand what's going on here? Or am I just that disoriented?
You are still a little woozy.
Totally off those beers.
Come. Who are you?
I think the answer to that is kind of, where am I?
That is not your concern at the moment, until I know who you are.
Reasonably, can I assume that she has a kind of a grasp on the, basically if she thinks she's within the range of any of the crystals, does she have a good grasp on the timing of when people's minds reset? Not even vaguely, not even like every 30 seconds.
No. Everybody else, though, who's on the estate, not Oliver, you guys need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
17.
Okay. 21. Okay. You guys know you're here? You're here for a purpose? You can't remember why.
No!
I'm here like,
Frank's going someplace, like, cool, I must be going there too.
yeah, you guys are all here. You're here for a reason. You're just like,
Schmoozing.
huh?
I asked Gia, what were we doing here again? Like, I know we're here to do something. What is something? I'm losing my mind.
Was it to buy a mansion? Are we that rich yet?
No.
Just go with it. I'm probably not going to remember to tell you here pretty soon anyway.
As long as someone can correct me, I'll do it.
Now, that triggers you guys to know it's that thing.
Because we've talked about it
You've
enough.
talked about it enough that you know there's something that messes with your mind. You don't know how it's messing with your minds, other than you know it's causing you to forget something or someone. You just don't recall what that is.
Okay.
That's right.
So the last question he asked was, who are you?
Who are you?
she's gonna kind of stay a little silent for a little while. She's just trying to see if this
I don't mean to sound cliche, but I do have ways of making you talk, and I really, if you are who you say you are, I'd rather not use them.
Who I say I am.
No, not who I think you are. I'd rather not use them, but I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Technically, the name that I think you know me by is just the Forgotten, but
Yes, but I want your name.
I don't mind.
Your full name and anything else associated with that name.
My mini name.
You feel the tip of a dagger poke you in the arm.
Love that.
Lovely.
Love that. It's not that I don't want to tell you, but if I tell, last couple times I told people I was treated as crazy, so you
Don't
forgive
worry
me.
about that. Just answer the question.
My name is Dastria Targana.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So where have you been the last 10 months, Dastria Targana?
Let's see. For the first 6 months, I was a prisoner on a slave ship, and for the last 4,
That would explain why we lost track of you.
do I assume do I
Give me an intelligence check at this point.
15?
This is your father's spy master talking. You know this dude. This dude's creepy as hell.
Yeah,
Like,
no, when I
how
got
he knows things, he always seems to know things, like a lot of things. In fact, there was one point where you actually tried to like get into some business that you shouldn't have been, and you woke up the next morning with the book that was on your nightstand had a piece of paper in it that you didn't put there that says no.
Wow.
yeah, she stopped that nonsense real quick. 16-year-old Dastria was a coward. Still kind of a coward.
The bag is taken off your head, and you hear the sound of the knife or dagger that he has cutting across something behind you, and your hands and arms are free. You're sitting on a chair in a 10 by 10 room. There's exactly one light in there. It's above your head in the center of the room. You're not sure what the light source is, but there is a light source. One exit, and standing next to it is a rather portly looking gentleman who looks like he's probably in his 40s or 50s. You know he's got to be older than that because he served at least the last 3 generations of Targanas. And he's standing there and goes, now this is interesting. How long have you been back in Redfern?
4 months.
Let me guess. Everyone thinks you're dead and nobody remembers you.
Yeah, you understand why I sent a really cryptic letter.
Good thing I got a hold of it first too.
First?
Of course, you think anything would go to your father without going through me first?
I'd hoped. Well, I don't mean it like that, but where are we right now?
One of my rooms.
Are we on the estate or somewhere else?
Oh, we're on the estate.
So then,
Well underneath it.
why don't you think I'm dead?
Because I'm protected against such things.
My father's not?
And he waves his hand and you see a ring on his hand. And he shows you an amulet around his neck. And he says, do you think I've been a spy master this long and would allow myself to be affected by such magic?
No, you're alarmingly competent.
Why do you think our family has survived so long against the Mogumirs?
Well, then why are you letting it fall to them now?
I don't have a choice. I will sound like a crazy person, much like your old mentor.
So you're just gonna let this happen?
No, I was looking for I've been looking for you for ages until I heard something of somebody who wasn't supposed to be here and wasn't supposed to be around
I've been here for 4 months and you only just now found out I existed because I sent a letter directly into your clutches.
Yes. I've had other bigger things on my mind, like how to out the Baron. By myself. Do you know how difficult it is, rather, to go and get your entire spy network to look for somebody who doesn't exist? According to everyone's memories?
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Yes. Oh, by the way, your friends are here to save you.
Crap.
Oh, and we caught this one. And he turns over, and you see Archon's massive form. He is snoring so loudly, and it's taken 6 guards to drag him in, and they kind of gently deposit him in the corner. We miscalculated how large of a dose he needs, and I think he's going to be out for a while.
Aww.
You see no less than 6 darts sticking out.
Power tranquilizer.
We kind of made an assumption, and I'm frankly glad we did. In any case,
Oh.
he'll be safe.
Okay, as long as he's not going to stop breathing?
Oh no, that's not going to happen. But I assume you'd like to see them, so I'm going to have them brought down here. You guys, you get a. You're familiar with this. The Spy Master often uses this method of communication. The sending message comes to you. Bring them downstairs, and you take them through the home. And there's a yes.
We pass by the orbit at any time.
Yes, it's in the central hall. You're right there by it. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties, and Winter is here with us. Say hi, Winter.
Hello.
Okay.
We missed you.
Yeah.
So just a quick recap. Everybody's in the estate with a guard by the name of Oliver, played by Oliver, who's one of our guest players today, and Dasria is still missing. I need a wisdom saving throw from everybody but Dasria.
Shocker.
Again.
19.
21.
Here's another 10.
18.
Who? You got a what?
19.
Headache.
Aw.
It's headache time.
I don't think
You're like, wait a minute. We are here for somebody.
Money? Okay, who are we here for? I don't remember.
What'd you get?
Who? No idea.
Okay.
I just know that thing's making me angry.
Get me angry.
You guys are escorted through the household. You blasted it. That's right, Sakura. Give me an attack roll.
God. Yeah. You're pulling a Dasry over here with these impulse actions.
Oh, I needed to make a deck save.
What?
I thought you were using Eldritch Blast.
I'm using Sacred Flame.
Oh, Sacred Flame?
Yeah.
It lights up for a moment, and then nothing happens.
Yeah, so no magic should work around it.
Hmm?
Isn't there no magic work around it?
So I would be against this, wouldn't I, since being a guard of the household?
Give me a perception check to see if you noticed him casting. or casting, I should say.
18 plus.
Yeah. You, not cool.
Like, could you not right now?
Divine shield.
Bruh.
Keep an eye on you, and you're not
My
helping.
face is my shield.
It's giving my girl a headache. Come on.
He's the spy master stands there and goes, "What the heck is going on? We're going upstairs. Something's going wrong." And you guys, he literally,
Too?
yeah, he's taking you with. And he tells the couple of guards, make sure he has no weapons on him. when you wake up.
Oh no. Oh, they're gonna have to dig deep for that.
Can he read?
No, but let me try to draw something. And I get my pen out,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but like I know what the pictures in his book looks like, so.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to. Can I make some kind of intelligence roll? Like I might have an idea of what I can.
Performance check.
God.
Throw a weapon and put cross through it.
That's a 22.
You actually draw out your situation.
Like I'm safe.
Yeah.
Caveman style.
We're safe.
Yes, Queen.
I rolled an 18.
Yeah,
Um,
+4.
Well, it's I have high charisma.
You're a wizard.
No, I'm a noble. Wizards have high intelligence.
Oh, that's right. I'm a little slow today.
All right. And he very quickly walks you up. You realize
Okay, why'd you kill my familiar? Come on, man.
he goes, I had no idea how you were affected or if you were actually you. Last I saw, you weren't able to use magic.
That's fair.
He
Give me time.
goes to the end of a blank hallway and takes a brick, pulls it out, pushes it back in, and the door opens. You've never seen any of this part of anywhere on your estate before.
She's like, it's like she's not shocked, but she's not a little concerned too. Like this is
And
exactly.
there were other doors and stuff down this long
This is
hallway.
exactly what I expected.
I figured you'd be
But
like
I'm mad I
taking
didn't
notes
know.
as you're going.
I don't have a
I don't remember. Just a pen right
Mental study. Mental study.
Well, also I think she'll remember it. Like this is she said like. And one day I'm gonna go through this entire
You
place
hear
with
a
a tarot
clang
card.
behind you as you walk through this secret door, and you see her in, and like you notice your surroundings. You're in one of the cells in your father's dungeon.
Do we need to leave in my bedroom because I'm gonna have a problem with that.
He looks at you and keeps going. He stops for a moment, looks at you, and just keeps going. He unlocks the cell door and keeps walking.
If anything ever goes back to normal, I'm gonna cement every single freaking wall in my room.
He stops and looks at you, and goes, "Okay." He keeps going. Eventually, you come up the stairs and you're up in the main hall, and you see one of your house guards. You don't remember his name, but you do recognize him as actually being a house guard.
Oh, thank
Standing
God they
there
didn't
with
take
your
all of
group.
them. Well, he was somebody I used to be part of the normal guard. Not
He's
one of-
actually
he's not a replacement, right?
no, he's actually house guard.
Oh, thank God they didn't get all of them.
He works for the spy master. He's one of those dual role people. As in, he's a house guard, but he's definitely works for the spy master.
So I probably wasn't necessarily friendly with him, but I was aware of him.
Yeah, you knew that they existed.
No. But after that one note in the book, she really kind of stopped messing with them.
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah.
you know what? This isn't worth it. And it's not out of
How
mine.
hard are you going to try to restrain me?
I got it. Yeah, this is a valid question.
Do I see him? Do I see the rest of them?
Yeah, you see your party standing there looking slightly confused. Some of them looking very confused. One of them, ironically, Dietrich, who's like,
Bruh.
You're the only one I can count on anymore.
Aw.
Like very awkward, like dragon hug, where she's like, I didn't think we were at this point, but okay.
So I wouldn't know any of them. I just know by the group that's coming. I haven't heard anything about them at all. Like no stories.
no.
I don't think you remember.
No,
me yet.
you've heard some stories. In fact, you actually recognize a couple of them from having been at the party. This guy, for example, you recognize him. He's completely clueless. This chick walks up with this other guy, this rather older, portly-looking guy. You have no idea who she is. Speaking of which, everybody make that wisdom saving throw again.
20, not that.
It's Nasria!
That's
22.
It's Nasria. 21. You're like, who the fuck is Nasria?
Have you ever made one of these checks?
Me, just seconds later.
Awkward hug.
Would I know Dastria from beforehand too, or no?
What'd you get?
Sobbing?
I got a 21.
You're like, you
Sorry.
vaguely recognize this woman. You can't
Also,
put your finger on it, but you've got this like intense headache for a moment as this this feeling washes over you. What did you get?
I don't know who that is. Does 16 hit spell attack on
No!
You see Sakura sitting there just casting at the
I'm not
wall.
arguing with it. I'm fine with that because the worst she does is succeed. Also,
What are you casting?
Oh my god.
Sacred
This
Flame.
time, Guiding Bolt.
Oh
What
god.
kind of damage does Guiding Bolt do?
4d6 radiant.
Okay.
Why?
You hit it again, and the Spy Master looks at you like,
Bruh, stop it.
Don't look at me, okay?
Should we stop
honestly,
this?
can we?
I was given instructions
You know that's the source of the
to.
problem, right?
I had a feeling, but I couldn't prove it yet.
Yeah, well, can
So that
I
didn't
break
do
it?
anything?
No.
A bonfire erupts underneath it.
Oh my god, I stepped in front of her and like, stop! Stop!
It's not doing anything.
No.
It
I
says,
would like-
I've been trying to destroy that thing for ages. I have not been able to.
I've got an idea if I'm allowed to try.
Please,
Oh my god.
Two things.
hurry, because I don't know how long this is going to last, because we're making a lot of racket.
Fair enough. Also, by the way, if anybody was worried, Archon's fine.
Thank god.
Woo! You won't be here for a while, but
Do
he's
I
fine.
know what's going on at this point?
You have no idea.
Also,
Apparently these people all know each other.
these people are why I'm alive. They're great.
So,
She's a
so keep,
So I
so keeping
found
quiet.
out.
So keeping quiet.
So
You're
I'm
going
going
to use
to-
Thunderwave, right?
No, I don't have Thunderwave. I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath on myself,
Okay.
and as part of my Order of the Scribe, I'm going to make the damage, whatever Shatter is, which is
Thunder damage?
thunder damage, yeah.
Okay.
So
To be loud.
and then I yell at it, I guess. Really?
Ah!
Roll it.
Oh, fuck, shoot, okay.
What
I
do you
actually
need
got
for
it.
it?
I don't remember. It's I can do it.
10,
It's
Yes.
something, I think it's like 3d6 maybe.
3d6 or 3d10?
Either way, I can do it once as a bonus action every round, so I can keep doing it.
For how many rounds?
So like a minute. Yeah, concentration up to a minute. 3d6 damage.
It's like the Skyrim Dragonborn shout at this point.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's fun.
8 damage.
8 damage. It cracks.
I do it again.
Do it again.
This is like the palace.
Okay.
Now you hear people shouting and coming.
Protect that.
Can I
Anybody else
attack
got
her?
10 damage.
Can I attack you? Just
Me?
yes.
Why?
No idea.
Also, you asked me this and I'm still screaming. I'm ignoring you. I see.
Screaming and just this deafening boom just keeps hitting this thing over and over again.
Can I attack?
Idris, you're like,
So it didn't shatter the second time?
yeah, it's still cracking, but it's still.
Let me know. I can roll again. I can roll it.
Roll again.
Okay, so I changed my mind.
16 damage that time.
Okay, it's still cracking. It's like, this is working. Does anybody else have the similar effects?
Question: is this the same spy master who gave me my orders?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I go to him and try to confirm what the hell is going on.
Something we've been working at for a while. Plot by the Baron, I'm pretty sure. This is
bad!
Oh, by the way, this is the heir to the household.
Oh,
And you're like, she's dead.
So Dragon's Breath is a spell that I get where I can use it.
Okay,
on
roll it
someone
again.
else, and basically every round I get to use
That's
it.
right. Roll
Sorry,
again.
it's acid.
Like I have
10.
It shatters as the light cracks. Everybody, make another wisdom saving throw with advantage. Only if you do not know who Dasria is.
Jesus Christ.
You're fine.
Double tens.
What?
Jesus.
Double 10?
Would you like my lucky die?
Huh?
I don't know who she is, but I'm celebrating that we blew up.
Okay.
She's just reveling in the chaos.
I started examining the pieces.
Guards come in and they see you, and even you guys that forgot, massive migraine, but it's like for a split second, it feels like your brain is being turned inside out and smashed into atoms all at the same time, and you recognize her, and you see some of the guards come in. Jasper?
Oh, thank God.
And they're looking really confused at the moment.
Hi.
others in the guard,
Alive.
Hey, I'm back in town.
Why are you leaving?
and they book it out. They book it out the front door.
Oh, is that good or bad?
Oh god.
What isn't ever good?
My-
I see the spy master.
You're talking the replacement guards?
He's taking in this, and these guards, they left. They were like, not. He's not facing them.
Well, so we know that the crystal was causing the memory issues, but I don't know why my parents agreed to a Mogumir deal anyway. Is there some other influence that could be under that we should be worried about?
Speaking of which,
Oh god.
you go get them. After a few minutes, where Lady Targana come out,
Oh god.
and they, as they're coming out, they're kind of shaking their heads, and they're like, what is all this racket? What is going on? And your mother stops, and you see her eyes just welling up with tears. Astria, is that you?
Yep.
And she just runs at you and just grabs you and holds you. She's just like ugly crying.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever seen her ugly cry in my life.
Mm-mm.
She doesn't
Awkward,
do
like patting on the back.
Your father looks at it and goes, "You've done it. I don't know what's been going on, but what?" He's like, "By the gods, why? I made a deal with the Mogumirs?"
Oh, thank God.
I mean, he's sitting there going, and he's like very confused as to like he's replaying everything in his head right now, and he's trying to figure out. He goes,
You know they're slave traders, right?
"We suspected, we had no proof. Couldn't figure out how they were getting them in and out of the country."
Oh man, do I have a secret to tell you?
Do I have tea today?
And you see the spy master go, "Oh really?"
Oh yeah. It's gonna cost you though.
Wait,
The benefit of not kidnapping people and talking to them first.
before anything else, should we do something similar on the Baron's estate, or is that too risky at this point?
What do you mean the Baron's estate?
They
He
have,
has one of these orbs as well.
makes you forget Daster exists.
Why would they have one?
They gave you this one. So
The
I'm
peculiar
sure.
thing is yours was blue, theirs is red. I don't know the correlation between them.
Household colors likely, but why would they have had their own?
Probably in case someone knowing Daster went over there. They want to make sure that we forgot her over there as well, and that people over there also thought, oh, she doesn't exist. I also maybe think that it had some, probably judging by your the way you reacted, that this also messes with you and it made you make a deal. So I'm sure having it over there was for when you went over there, so the deal having mindset would still say.
We never did figure out who it wasn't affecting either. I was hoping to get a look at the Baron and verify that he wasn't falling prey to it, but I never could confirm that. We know the non-Baron's affected by it.
At this point, we don't know if it was their doing or not. Maybe even someone else.
Baron strokes
The Duke.
the Duke. Sorry, you were talking about the Baron.
Excuse me, don't insult my father that way. He's a jerk, but
The Duke strokes his beard and says, "Unless they were doing it for plausible deniability reasons, they could truthfully say at that point that they didn't know."
Except someone did know, because they kept it going along and made sure their plans were still going forward. Like,
I mean, they were benefiting no matter what with the non-Baron is there.
but to set something off and like just let it roll and just kind of go and hope at the end of it that you do get the benefits, it seems a little bit risky. So something tells me that's like still somebody outside, or there's at least somebody knowledgeable. I mean, if your spy master, he knows how to put on like anti-magic things to affect his mind.
So I'm saying, like, the Baron could be unaffected, or could be somebody else that's unaffected, but we never got the chance to prove whether or not the Baron was affected.
So this might be a stretch. But now seeing what the spy master wears, can I just try and remember to see if I remember the Baron wearing anything similar?
You don't.
Oh.
However, realizing that, I will say something that you guys would know is that you guys did get an identify spell on the Baron's gem. You did not get one on the Targana gem.
So, I mean, it's probably too late to do it, isn't it?
Well,
They could have had differing effects.
would there like to
Or slightly
share that
different
info?
Winter, are you catching this?
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, but there is no way to identify a broken magic item.
Not at this point.
I have mending now. I know it doesn't work. on
Let's
magic
please
items.
not. I don't think. I don't know how much more of that I can take.
I have mending.
They awkwardly saying this over my mother.
Oh, is the mom still here?
I presume I'm like talking over her shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, sobbing into death.
She gets up and she kind of wipes her eyes and says that after you went missing, she had the spy master looking everywhere for you, and it was shortly thereafter we heard that the Mogumirs were offering us a peace offering, and that's the last that they had remembered.
They were setting up for the non-Baron to take over both estates.
I'm not convinced the Baron wasn't involved in my kidnapping.
And you see the spy master look at you and goes, "I'm not either."
I don't think there's many people remaining of that slave ship, though. I think we killed them all.
Quarter Chris.
Quarter Chris.
Quarter Chris.
Yeah. But I guess the question is, what do we want to do now? Because we're definitely can't act dumb, because a whole bunch of guys who are witness to everything just leave.
Well, there is that party going on this weekend, or
Actually,
at the end of the week.
first I think you need to fire half the guards.
I
Not you.
think it's too late. They just ran off.
Well, that's a fair point. I didn't think about that. But in general, the majority of the guards you guys have hired since I've been gone, and the Baron has a lot of the old guards that he's throwing into his gladiator pit and killing. I don't trust the ones you've hired.
He looks at his spy master, and he goes, "You didn't give me any choice, sire. You started bringing in new guards." And he looks and he goes, any new men that you don't trust, get them in my dungeon." And he looks at you. "Congratulations, you've been promoted." No. And he tells you start to get the guards that you know what there are. There's like 10 or 15, and start isolating them out of the barracks and strip them of their weapons and put them in the dungeon.
Give our
Yes,
count an axe
sir.
and put them in the same cell.
No.
Strip them and put them in the dungeon. Got it.
That's
Monday.
You'd be into that, wouldn't you?
Actually, the spy master is telling you exactly that. I don't want them to have anything on them for any chance of them escaping.
Yes, sir.
And I want to know how many have gotten out of the estate before we could get to them. And so you run off to go take care of that. The Duke has you all sit down in a study. Yes.
I want to ask the Duke a question. Would you be putting the estate on lockdown after this, or would that raise too many alarms?
Raise too many alarms. I don't want to tip my hand until I have to.
Okay.
So, what else do you know? You said you know something.
Yeah.
We know lots of things.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure, just be quiet, just real quick, only the Baron told me, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, Archon was there, but Archon is
Archon's sleeping.
literally sleeping now.
Archon's literally sleeping.
I'm like,
Sleeping with the
hey,
fishes.
I've got this map of some secret location.
I'm willing to give it to you on the promise that you find employment for my sister for the rest of her life.
Done.
Okay.
He goes, "This is going to be interesting." He stops for a moment and goes, "If we can implicate the Baron in schemes, the Baron will be exiled at best, imprisoned at worst.
Dead at best.
Dead at best.
Fortunately, I'm not sure our king would allow that.
Oh, yeah, killing the king.
But, at the very least, we could dismantle House Mogumier. Just to figure out.
And Avery, do you happen to have my book?
Do I have her book?
Somebody took it. I assume
One
somebody.
of us.
Oh, your spell book?
Yeah, whoever
Yeah.
has it.
I give her back the book.
And I flip over to the page where I discreetly wrote down all the initials of the houses I saw at the Baron's estate that night. I told you I took those notes.
Yes, you did.
I presume she's smart enough to remember the names just based on the letters. So yeah, she first of all finishes filling that out, so she has it. And like these are the people we saw that night.
Spy Master
I can't name
pulls
all of
out
them.
his own notebook and starts writing them down.
Yeah, I don't know if she'd remember exact names of the people, but at least the houses that were there, she would know that.
He starts asking you specifics who there, and when you name a distant cousin of House Targana, the spy master goes, "We've suspected her of being a sympathizer for some time. She'll be rounded up." And he sends for several of his people to go running. I mean, the house is abuzz on the inside. On the outside, it's very quiet. After a while, things settle down. He says, "I can't afford to send my own men on this. We are short as it is, and I have to look after the security of the estate for the time being. We have to maintain our composure and our outward appearance as if everything is on the up and up. We cannot tip our hand yet. I don't want to do that until the party. But you and your companions seem capable enough. Would you be willing to take this and deal with this off-site location?"
We would love to.
More than willing.
Actually, that was the plan.
So
Had Dasher had not been caught.
we do know where the offsite location is. We know how to get there.
Got the map.
Cool. I was gone that week, so
Gotcha.
I think
Does he have anything for like magic transportation back, just so we can be there quick? Because it takes us time to get there and back.
Yeah.
He says he does. He can actually provide a horse with shoes of the Zephyr, horseshoes of the Zephyr on them. He has a stable full of them. Actually, he's got like 8 horses. The Spy Master,
very rich.
Oliver, after you come back and everybody is, all those guys are
Having a good time.
yeah, they're not happy right now, Bob. He asks you to go with them to help verify what they're seeing and what they find, and make sure that you report back to him afterwards.
Absolutely, sir.
Okay.
I might also suggest as well, as much as I miss my own bed, it's probably, if you don't mind, best if we keep staying at your place. I don't know if the Baron's watching, but it might be suspicious if I'm going in and out of here.
okay.
If any of us are.
I will hold you to your promise of that first night we get here, I'm sleeping in your bed with you.
Fine.
You see
So many other
the Duke go,
She made a promise. I paid for her pearl.
That's a terrible way to put that.
That is what happened.
hey, you see the Duke just go,
What happens for 10 months, Steve?
Don't question it.
Sakura.
Speaking of buildings, what's the status of the orphanage rebuild at this point?
He said,
We provided the funds to, not to him, I mean to
Oh.
him in general.
"Who did you provide the funds to?"
Soriana arranged that with the
Oh,
proper.
that building materials have been ordered, and they are they've got a contractors basically working at basically planning it and laying down the foundation, etc.
Okay.
Okay. In any case, the Duke looks at you all and says, "I can have my spy master deliver the mounts to you. To
My home. I live outside of town. It's a dairy farm. I live on a farm.
okay, that's an honest living.
The barn's
Whose fief do you belong to?
Aramel's family.
Vicious?
Mavicius, thank you. The Mavicius family.
Good family.
They are a very good family. They treated me well.
We've actually on a number of occasions we've been very friendly with that family. We've considered allying with them for some time.
I'm very trustworthy.
Have they been assisting you as well?
I may or may not be engaged to their oldest son.
Yes, sir.
Magical question. Is it possible to transcribe whatever the transportation circle is at this offsite location to like somebody write it down and then we can remake that transportation circle from like someplace else, or does it have to be like connect gate to gate, like 1-to-1?
I think we've got to have somebody that can do that spell.
Is it a door or a tube?
I just don't know for my own sake of Arcana.
I would say that you would know that it's a
1-to-1.
it's a 1-to-1.
Okay, just want to know. Because I mean, that leads us right back into like his little estate thing, which is a nice little back door.
If we set fire to it, it won't be an issue.
Don't know which.
Sure. It's a nice subterfuge.
I'm sorry, I said horseshoes of Zephyr. It's actually horseshoes of speed.
I got the big speed. Zoom.
Horses with the zoomies.
Oh, that's terrifying. That's going to be the bumpiest ride.
That's the plan, though, is to go disrupt this slave location, and then what? Just bring back slaves to say, like, hey, this is the guy that's been enslaving me. Hey, Mr. King, do something about it.
Find whatever evidence you can and bring it back.
Okay.
How big of an operation do we think this is on his part? Like, does he have people bringing them to and from? If so, how many? And if not, what's he doing?
How much did he order from me?
You ordered an entire galley full, like 120 slaves, as the initial order, just to see if you could deliver.
So, like, a lot. Which means, like, a lot of taskmasters, a lot of guards, like, that's a lot of people that we would all have to deal with.
We need to scope out the situation, but it's also possible we can try to encourage a revolt on the inside, depending on the condition they're being kept in. At least enough to distract the vanguard while we handle the situation.
Winter's got an evil smile. What do you think?
Suspicious.
I can't see his eyes anymore. That means he's really evil.
Really evil.
Uh-oh, Winter's got a plan.
I don't like it.
Your mother looks at you and asks if you really do have to do this. She just got you back, and she's worried that she's going to lose you again.
These people have done nothing but help me, and I've got to see a lot of this through. They're all I've had for the last 4 months. Well, I mean, I didn't really know them until 4 months ago.
True.
I think I was alone in some random corner of that slave ship.
Yeah.
We'll keep her safe. We have the blessing of Foundora on our side.
Question is, gotta keep myself safe.
She said, I'm sorry.
Foundora, the goddess of love and life. Or light and peace. I pull out my holy symbol in my book.
She's an ancient goddess who's returning
I joined
to
a
the
cult,
world.
mother.
Mother!
First one!
Go does this.
It's a very concerned face for those of you at home.
Okay.
Speak with your scholars. Have them do some research and they can update you.
Yes.
Very well.
She's
The Duke doesn't seem to be paying attention to any of this. They have the table that they had out for the banquet has been pulled out, and he's in full war mode. He's in war planning mode.
Got the war map out.
Yeah.
I said that completely deadpan, so I hope that she knows I was joking.
Yeah.
Just, I've joined a cult.
in the cult, mother.
The spy master comes to you, all the rest of you, and says, "Is there anything else you need before we leave?"
You need a raise. Well, then again, I was here for 4 months.
Again, when none of your agents can remember who they're looking for, it makes things a little difficult,
That
Dasria.
was pretty loud.
I knew that your friends were.
I was here for the party.
I wasn't. I was looking for other things.
Other portraits.
I was at the Mockingbird estate.
She's a little less scared of him now. She can give him shit.
Well, you wouldn't happen to have extra healing potions laying
It's gonna
around,
be
would
alright.
you?
It's gonna be alright.
Oh no, but I'd have
He
to have a
says,
chance
I
to mess with him.
Acquire some.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys are basically being offered up to one uncommon magic item of your choice.
Woo!
3 regular healing potions
Each?
each.
Yes.
So, and the spy master is making sure you guys are being taken care of, and he says he'll have it delivered to the farm. He does know where the farm is. He does know of the farm, because he had been tracking the rest of you because of Archon.
You did you interact with my family?
No, not
Okay.
yet.
Wait, why
What
is
do
he
you
tracking
mean,
Archon? Why is he tracking Archon? Because he was involved with me trying to break in or something?
They kidnapped
One of
you,
my mercenary agents made contact and apparently fell off the map for a little while. Now he's off with some cleric doing God's know what.
I don't know.
Wait,
Arabelle?
You know him.
He's my fiance.
he's also a
Oh.
noble. How is he one of your agents?
Because it's always good to have somebody on the inside everywhere.
Yeah, everybody's got a secret.
Everybody got a secret.
I don't even think he knew who he was working for.
You're really scared.
How did you not know we were engaged? Like,
Because you're not technically engaged yet, are you?
pretty much. That's what's
It hasn't been announced.
Hasn't been announced? I thought his parents were all about it. Like, oh.
Yes, but it has to be announced. There has to be an appropriate amount of time for courting. There's a whole noble process here. Idris knows this better than anybody.
They're probably going to make a big deal out of it when we go to the king's castle.
None of that's happening.
I hope they do.
No, not yet.
I want my fairy tale moment.
That's fine.
I need to do some locations. We're good.
Okay,
It's good. It's go out of whack.
that's fine. Anybody else got what they want yet?
I'm still
let's go.
looking.
So
Yeah.
it's 3 healing potions and
3 regular healing potions and then 1 uncommon magic item of your choice.
Uncommon is green, right?
Correct.
Thanks.
Where do we look for items?
Uh,
Did I just search
we
on common
manage
items?
equipment,
Oh.
habits, inventory, stuff like that.
I just got
Winter,
this
do you have an idea of what you want?
An item in this anything.
I'm looking quick.
Okay. So while we're doing that, we're going to take just a short break, and we'll see you after these messages. Today's episode of the Inglorious Ingrates is brought to you by the Lucky Dice Cafe. Eat, game, adventure. The Lucky Dice Cafe is the best game store in northern Alabama. Okay, and we're back. Avery, you said you had something.
Yeah, I want to ask the Tardana folk if I could have a black cloak. Just like a black riding cloak.
Spy Master gladly helps outfit you with whatever you need.
Because mine is like a very light gray right now.
Yeah.
So help me sneak around a little bit better.
Okay. Did you have any special normal equipment requests?
Normal equipment. More like 20, a quiver full of crossbow bolts since I was getting old.
Sure.
And now that's all I've got.
Avery, you considered this item?
Okay,
I did, but
Daedrich.
Can I get a flask of holy water, if by chance?
Yeah, they can do that. Gastria,
Can I do?
you get what you want.
spoiler.
Within reason, because resources are currently being shifted to war mode.
Okay, so that means I need to am I looking at something that's not just a green item, but something else?
What do you want?
I don't know. I haven't looked. I'm asking if I should look.
What were you looking for your green item?
I was just gonna do a cloak of protection.
Done.
Okay.
Any normal items that you want?
No, but I was gonna have her go up to her room and rifle through her old stuff.
Okay.
She's gonna get one of her normal outfits, minus a petticoat because she's not trying to kill herself. But don't put on a bunch of jewelry because I think she's feeling a little bare.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just
totally creepy. Your room was left exactly as you left it.
good. She was hoping that was the case. And this is just kind of a random flavor thing. I would hope she wasn't wearing it at the time she was abducted, or else it would be gone forever. But Maybe like she and her brother both used to have like a horn cuff that matched that wore. She's gonna get that.
She was not wearing it. Not wearing when she went out that evening.
So she still has it.
Sakura, was there anything that you were needing or wanting?
Let's come back to me. Check everybody else first.
By the way, based on the previous conversation we had offline, are you having that conversation now with what's her name?
She would have had that before we went to go save her. So
Okay, she to address that, she tells you that is one thing I am not allowed to do on pain of death. But I will send word to him and of your request, but I cannot depart your presence.
you can't deliver the letter.
I will have the letter delivered, but I cannot myself abandon my post, so to speak.
Yeah, I understand. You gotta keep an eye on
The troublemaker.
Oh, is she coming with us?
No,
Oh, okay.
absolutely not. Just her job is to attend to her. She's her personal attendant, but you know. But when it comes to adventuring things, she flat takes backseat. In fact, she plans on, with your permission, staying with Avery's family.
Has that been where she has been?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I asked her too. I guess that would be a perfect time to say, well, if you get onto those contractors, maybe you go ahead and set up a room in the new orphanage where you can stay to have a little bit of privacy if you like.
She nods her head. Okay. Yes.
I do want a quarterstaff,
Down?
but I guess. Sorry. Yeah.
No, you're fine. Anything else? Or do you want to message me?
No, it's just because with now getting access to Shillelagh, it says club or quarterstaff specifically. So making sure I can do shoot. Is the club like a simple melee weapon?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
literally
yeah,
just,
Like a billy club.
yeah,
like literally like Captain Caveman. Club.
yeah, we're just gonna club it.
I probably just made a reference that is way older
Captain.
than most of you.
I'm sorry.
I know Sakura gets it.
I've seen him.
No,
I
I
don't
wouldn't.
know about
Okay, Oliver knows.
You know I wouldn't.
No.
I don't get any of it.
No. It's an old cartoon reference.
I don't even think
It's
they
like,
play that on Boomerang.
what was that? What was it, Jabberjaw along
Yeah.
that side?
What?
Yeah.
No, it's the same era.
Like
but it was,
Dune Buggy or something?
yeah, what was this? What was the
Wacky
name?
racing?
It was on, Captain Caveman had his own show, but it was from the Flintstone Kids. Flintstone Kids.
You mean like Bam Bam and Pebbles?
No, well, when they are, no, I think it's when, is it them? Or was it the older people are younger, or something like that. Anyways, it was a cartoon from the 80s or 90s. Okay, we're back. So, I think everybody's gotten the different items they have. I know Sakura's got a quiver of Alona. We've got Dastria begged off an additional magic item for the group, a bag of holding for the group.
I can try to beg more. There's a staff that I know.
Oh my god.
The Duke was like, yes, whatever you need on it. And he's fully focused on war planning right now.
I want him.
Apparently Dastria is desperately wanting a staff of charming that she's not getting.
Yeah, no, I figured that. I didn't know this thing existed. Now I want it at some point.
Well, maybe one day. In any case, point of the matter is this. Everybody's got their item. Winter, did you decide what you wanted again? Did we talk about that?
I haven't decided yet. Nothing sounds right.
Okay.
You should check out the instruments of the bards.
I know I did, but I don't know. I always get an instrument of the bards when I'm a bard.
Well, it's not playing bards.
Lord.
Well, but bards are fun.
What?
Bards are fun.
They're funky. I wouldn't know.
Could he just take like a +1 weapon or something for now, and then switch it to something after he's thought about what he'd like?
Cloak of protection is great.
You're welcome to do that.
I just like to do that. Oh, and Dasher definitely takes like a baggie of all of her makeup that's probably super expired, but she's like, eyeshadow.
Yeah, finally she has her cosmetic bag and everything else.
But I think it's all like she opens it up and it's all expired and nasty, and she's like, man.
Do you
Do a
have,
disguise kit if you'd like that.
do you have identify stock?
A what?
Identify?
I can cast it virtually.
We've got
Does
the
that
wand,
still
don't
need the
we?
par- Does that
No,
still need the
that's-
pearl?
Yes.
Do we have pearls that
We have it.
It's the pearl's not consumed with the spell.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
we
the
just-
one pearl will work indefinitely as long as you have the pearl.
Well, the pearl I got you.
Actually, I do turn to the spy master. I'm like, can I have all the stuff that you definitely took off of me? Because I know I had a wand in my boot that's not there anymore.
He looks at you. He looks over at somebody. They run and get all of the things that you had on you. What there was.
She's less afraid of him now. She just wants to be mean to him.
I thought that would be the first thing to ask for.
She's a little busy.
Screaming at yourself.
You know, remember that.
Yeah, screaming all of her childhood frustrations into the middle of the hall. Why are you rolling so much?
Trying to get all the gnats.
He always does that when
He's
we're not paying
terrifying
attention.
me.
Did you not realize that?
Oh no, I'm rolling for a reason. I'm just not saying.
I mean,
Oh no.
For your protection from good and evil playing through my instrument, do I still need the spell components of silver and holy water?
No. You need when you're using a matched item to cast spell. That the items providing the spell, you don't need any components.
he usually does that when we're distracted. So
I know, but like we were legit talking about stuff.
How many slaves got murdered because of us? That's cool.
Okay. So you guys, I'm assuming, are heading back to the farm.
Oh, yeah, I gotta say bye to my mom.
I say goodbye to my bed that I haven't slept in 10 months.
I'm going to go to Sheriff soon.
I say goodbye to whatever's going to go right.
Yeah.
Or sanity.
Yeah. Let's go to the farm.
To the farm.
To the farm.
My
Did we park on
parents.
the
You guys-
side?
You guys head to the farm.
Yes, Winter.
Actually, I'll leave my familiar with Archon for now. I can call it back whenever I need it.
Okay.
Winter is trying to give us some info.
Yes, Winter.
Could I get the cloak of the elven kind?
You can.
Okay, then yeah, I'll get that one.
Very good.
I think you should get the cloak of tabaxi kind.
Whoa. He went
If there was one.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Okay. You guys head out. Or you guys head out to the farm. You're at the farm, and of course, you know, Avery, your mom is there. Dad came home.
Yay!
I need
And
to talk to him.
We do. I have questions for
I
her.
have something specific.
yeah,
I was going to ask him if he had any advice for doing this. I assume he's been filled in already about, like, that we're leaving. Oh, okay. Hey, Dad.
yes.
We're going to be leaving for, like, what, a week or two? Something like that?
It should be less than a week.
Less than a week.
Because you guys have to get back soon enough to
For the
hit
party, that's right. Yeah. How would you suggest that we go about exposing a very higher up of doing something very wrong?
Don't screw up.
Thanks, Dad. You're really helpful. Any other advice?
He's right, though.
Find as much evidence as you can. Make sure there's no way you can weasel out of it.
Okay.
Wait, in your business, aren't you able to fabricate that kind of thing?
Also, while we were training for like the month and a half, while I as a player was gone, have I mastered the ability of changeling? Can I shapeshift at will?
I think we've determined, yeah.
Were there any other changeling, or was there anything else that we worked on during that time period? Other,
Yes,
like, road
enough for you to be able to cross class in the road.
Okay. El Sneeko and then changey face.
El
Sneeko? You heard me.
Yeah.
El Sneeko Dorico.
El Sneeko.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I know that language.
Okay. You guys,
I got a question for her father,
Yeah.
too.
go ahead.
I found this nondescript knife, which seems to have poison on it. You seem to be good with poisons. Could you help us maybe identify what this is?
Where did you get the knife again? Oh, from the bear.
The bear's desk.
The bear's desk.
He looks at it. That's wyvern poison.
Another thing with wyvern poison on it?
Wyvern poison, who was suspected?
Interesting.
Also, what were the effects of the knives that the
I guess
Knob Baron used at the underground thing? What was it? Just made him real sluggish, right? Or at least the blue one did.
Yeah.
I asked him about if he does a poison that does that. I described it wasn't a soft holster, it was like a hard holster, and he had different colored gloves on, and the knives, he only stabbed with the blue one that I saw, and it did a weird, funky thing to the dude he was fighting. Does he recognize that at all?
Well, there are poisons that act as staphorex, that cause stupor. But, and it's quite possible that the sheath, if it was a hard sheath, could hold poison itself. So every time he sheaths his weapon, it's going to be repoisoned.
Yeah. Do you know what kind of poison? Like, off the top of your head, could you give me an example of one?
He'd have to think about it.
I'll give you Willie.
We
That'd be dead.
trust your father now, right?
Yes, we trust him.
I guess I'd mention that that dagger may or may not have been found in the Baron's desk.
He nods his head.
Are you going to tell Mom about this?
He looks at you and goes, "Do I look like an idiot?"
Okay, thank you. What should I tell Mom?
He goes, "I'll deal with it. You do what you have to."
Thank Dad.
I imagine him going, "He heard there are things that I'm even scared of, and your mother's
And your
one."
mother's one. Also, have you talked to V yet about does she know that we're not elves? Like, does she know that we're not?
No.
No? Okay. I just wanted to check. I haven't asked about that in a while, and I don't know to talk to her.
Okay.
Outstanding.
Yes.
Send my sister back to the Targana estate to stay there.
You sure that's a good idea right now?
Yeah, I
It
think.
might be a better idea to wait till it's cleared up.
No, you have protection. This farm doesn't have much protection.
Yes, even on amenity versus that entire area is a target until we deal with the Pogamirs.
I still think it's a better defense than living her at the farm.
That's your choice. I don't think it's a good idea.
Plus, we know that your spy master kind of knew the house.
Didn't know I was here for 4 months and I wasn't exactly quiet about it.
Remember,
Well, he knew.
No, I realize it. She's ragging on him though.
Okay.
No, but
She's been for the last 4 months with a lot of difficulty because he didn't pay that much attention. In her mind, he screwed up.
there's a very small chance that the Baron has also been keeping tabs on us that we don't know about. I'm not saying it's a very large chance, but there is a small chance.
No, I agree.
There's also a chance that destroying that orb may have alerted the other orb.
That's the other thing.
And I mean, we were
The chance
so
is still
obvious
possibilities.
that I forgot what your other character's name was. Norman?
Norden.
Norden. Thank you. I knew it was
Norden.
Norton found this immediately, and he was, no offense to him, not the brightest bulb in the box.
Wow. And Aramel didn't like it.
I'm sorry.
Aramil had found you via.
It's Archon. He was talking Archon.
You
Archon's
found-
a giant billboard.
But he's stealthy in the woods. He's Grace.
My point is, yes, if people really want to find us, they can, which is why I'm very disappointed in the Spy Master.
Oh my god.
I'm never going to let him forget this.
No, I wouldn't think you would.
Come on, drill him in his head.
I spent years scared of him. I'm going to take this while I can. My point is, every place is kind of dangerous, but if the Baron finds out what's going on and that he's been tricked, I'm worried about the entire state going up in flames.
Yeah.
Okay.
I almost tried to convince my parents to leave, but frankly, I figured that'd be like pulling teeth.
Okay, anybody else we need to talk to or things to do before we head out?
Say goodbye to my cow.
I'd like to say goodbye to your cow, too. She's been my
No.
barn mate for a while.
Moo! I love you, Moo
We need to take down your bulletin board with all the red lines in the barn.
No, they're very colorful.
I'm just gonna listen.
Somebody
we're
might
still
find
going.
it while we're gone.
Is this gonna be your conspiracy theory hideout? Not even in your castle. It's gonna not castle.
Hideout, yes. This must be conspiracy theories.
She's gonna build a tunnel from your
Don't put
cow
up the
barn
strength
to
of
her
very
castle.
colorful.
That is the first time I think in my life my mother's ever hugged me. My parents are overbearing and kind of terrible. I'm gonna come hide on your farm forever.
Okay. I get to sleep in your bed though.
Have fun. You can have your own room if you want.
No, I'm
You
going
can-
with you.
You can changeling and switch places.
Honestly, yeah, I would love to spend more time with you.
Hey, party, I have a question.
Oh god.
So I can turn into Dastria.
Me too.
Would we want to use that to our advantage at the Barrens?
That'd be interesting because the problem with that before was that no matter what, they were forgetting me.
Yeah.
But now,
Well, I've been able to slip under the radar since I was now you, or I looked like you.
well, also at the party, if presumably there won't be a crystal there, so if you want to play that game, it might put a target on your back, though.
Wait, is it at the Baron's house or yours?
No, it's at the king's palace.
Oh,
Yep.
a palace.
The middle guy. Now, there's always the chance that there's another crystal there, but
Did I ever get my invitation?
Not until I know. If I do find out,
well, I'm gonna go in disguise anyway. So if you want to be me at some point, that might be fun.
Or is that supersede the fact
I'd do it
that we have
anyways.
Targana?
I'll mention your parents.
No, actually, one of the other things that happens when you, and I was getting ready to address that, is Felicity had the invites delivered.
So we have the invite to the palace. Cool.
Correct.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't a guaranteed thing, right? Like,
Correct.
That was a special invite, so you're fucking welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Idris. Is your ego been fed?
Hey, we could have gotten invites through my parents. Now that crap has been sorted out after I stumbled onto the solution like an idiot.
Okay, so
Zachary over here trying to blast a wall.
you guys head out. The mounts are delivered with tack and
Right.
bridle, all that good stuff. You guys mount up and ride.
Now, are these attached to our carriage, or are we leaving the carriage here for Archon to follow us
You're
with?
leaving the carriage because you're going cross country.
That and it has blue flames painted on the side.
I thought they were red flames.
Red.
Red flames. There's something
You'll be all right.
about it. It's a little.
We don't do subtlety.
Yeah, it's
Or
not.
make it
It's not inconspicuous. Very conspicuous.
Well, I'm never letting the spy master forget any of this.
Like the wind. Ride like the wind indeed.
He'll get a Christmas present.
I like to win.
Well, right.
Bullseye.
We'll get a Christmas card.
I want to move your food.
Christmas
Okay.
card is, do you know I was
Let's
buying
get
this for you,
things moved out of the way.
Aw. Move all the cookies and pies.
Not the cookies. It's not pie.
Sorry, cobbler.
You should be sorry.
Gobble, gobble, clop, clop.
I apologize for my sick.
Oh
I'm squinting him
no!
as much as I can.
With Archon gone, we don't have our
You're
fun
fine.
minis.
Yeah.
I know.
I
I've
That's
got
the
my.
first one we used minis in forever.
Oh, I got my crappy one.
It's so pretty.
I've got another. It's technically an orc in my bag if you need it, but it's an extra figure. What?
I got a couple
You
of
told me an orc. How dare you?
No, I play a half orc in another campaign.
Okay. I was just like, well, I have an orc.
This figure, I mean, technically it's an elf painted green because I couldn't find a half orc female. I know, right?
So
Also have
similar
orc
builds,
females.
Sedastria.
I wasn't sure what else to do, man. Point if you need it, I have it. She lives in my bag.
I also live in your bag, and your knife bag.
Thanks, I know it's a bag holding.
I'm surprised you don't pull out what's her name's mini to use.
Oh,
Ari,
Ari's mini.
I didn't bring her this week. She's sitting on my shelf, along with Graham Graham.
She didn't even bring dice today.
No, I had a marching band. I forgot. I'm sorry. Look, man, it is a blessing that I'm not grosser than I am. I was nasty.
Sometimes I don't know if any of them fit what you wanted to use. Druid and Friday.
So cute. I'm just saying because it's cute. I love her.
I love you, right, citizen?
I love you too, random citizen. I'm built like a whole random citizen. Like, let's be honest. COVID.
I got tested. It is a sinus infection.
My
Right.
mother had me tested as a child. I failed the test.
The half dozen people or so I've known who've gotten COVID recently thought it was a sinus infection.
I-
Not freaking
They
anybody
tested
out.
me. I got tested twice in 2 weeks, okay?
I'm just
Were they both
Because I
COVID?
was, huh? They were, yes. No, I got sick. I got tested. And then I developed a cough at the end of my antibiotic run, and I went back to get tested because I was coughing like a maniac.
I'll make you soup.
I am.
The
I am
antibiotics
no, I'm
make you
good.
cough.
It's just
You need soup.
I'm fine.
You need
I'm not
soup.
sick anymore.
You're getting soup.
Fine.
Y'all
What kind of
shoot.
soup? I don't know yet.
Okay,
Chicken noodle and
Mind your business soup.
back to our regular scheduled program. Now that the DM has actually drawn the map, if everybody could put yourselves at that side, which, by the way, north is pointing towards Oliver and Idris.
So on this little road here.
I'm a little
Yeah,
concerned
right there on that
that
edge.
post a building is already drawing stuff.
Those are all trees. All the round things on the map are trees.
Would this be considered a forest?
It's a lightly wooded area, and this road was actually not easy to find. You would.
Can I actually use that? I don't have mine.
I kind of want to take
Oh,
a
that's-
picture of our minis
that's yours?
and message it to
I got you.
our.
I got you one right
Hold on,
there.
what
if you want to
race are you?
Hold on.
I want to take a picture and message it to Archon's player.
Hold on,
And just
I
be
got
like, this is
something.
what happens when you're not here.
Point.
So you're not?
There you go.
Someone point
Perfect. Thanks,
Witcher's
man.
screen down so you can see the board. Can you see?
Yep.
Here, and this will be winter.
Please.
Put winter next to somebody.
Oh, look, the doppelganger.
There's something out there, Sith Lord. Is that a lightsaber I see?
It's a lightsaber.
All right. So you guys tie your mounts butt up and set them further back in the tree line. What are you guys doing?
What do we perception check? Is it just is a building in the middle of
It's a
nowhere?
building. This is where the map leads to a building out in the middle of nowhere.
Are there any guards out front in the gate area or anything? We can
There's
see.
no gate. That's a window pointing that way, and that's a door.
What are all the circles?
Trees. The circles are trees.
I mean, do we want to back up and talk about an actual plan?
Yes, please.
I'm just putting you guys there just as a placeholder for now.
Contrary to past adventures, I would prefer to have a plan.
Is this cave area, or is this like the office building for?
This is not on the coast. This is between the coast and the town.
Okay. But it's just a single housing structure.
It's a single building off by itself in the middle of nowhere.
Somebody want to do some magic detection and see if there's any magical spells on it?
Yeah, I'll use my check magic wand and look at the building. Not just from a distance for now.
Okay, what's the range of sight on that?
Good question.
So
I think
what time
it was
of
just
day
sight.
is it by the time we get here?
It took you the better part of 2.5 days to get there. Based on your
30.
travel time, it's going to take you equal amount of time to come back. So, I'm sorry, 3.5 days. So you guys would have like 2 days. You guys have, including travel time, you'll have an extra 2 days to spare, assuming something doesn't go wrong.
Wow, thanks, Dia. That's not
Yes,
With a 10-day calendar system?
this is what 10-day calendar system.
Yeah, so she said 30 feet for detect magic.
Now, so I did leave my Raven, but I can summon it whenever I want back to me, and I can try to get it closer.
You sure can.
You sure should, I think.
Okay, then I'm gonna get my Raven, and
How long does it take to resummon the raven?
it's just an action. It's not a resummon, it's a dismiss and bring back. And we talked about this before. Isn't a distance where I have to be to dismiss it. So I'm presuming I can dismiss it wherever it is and then have it come
Actually, when
back.
it was killed, you would have had to
I resummoned
ritually summon
I already
it.
did that.
She already did.
Okay.
I established that before.
Why did you leave without them?
It was just like a flavor thing because it was like that was something that if I left it with him, he might not freak out as bad.
He was just posted on his boot.
Post it on his boot.
Posted on his boot.
Yeah, that he doesn't read. Again, just it was literally a flavor thing in case we didn't need the Raven, but we did. So yeah, I guess I'll use detect magic on the Raven and then use the sight thing to have it fly around the building a couple times.
Okay. You have it fly around. Give me a perception check.
No, I don't. That's a nat 1.
Yep, there's a building there.
Does she even know that?
Wow, incredible.
Wow, trees.
Do I get any do I get any detect magic or just I'm not?
You're not getting any ping off of detect magic.
Okay. So sorry guys.
Okay.
Next time, don't say things.
Don't you have invisibility with
You rolled
your...
it unless if you got.
Yes.
Say
So
Go on.
we have an option. I can go invisible to go up to it and get close, as well as levitate so I don't strip anything, unless it is like a field effect.
But I assume we've slept, by the way, right?
Yeah, you guys have your long rest.
But that uses up 2 of the things for my bardic instrument. So unless y'all have any other ideas of we can just all walk through and see what happens.
Well, there's 3 of us who can disguise ourselves.
The 3 of us that can go invisible. Technically, you still got the scroll.
I got disguise kit.
Yeah.
So
I'm
4
sorry.
of us can go disguise.
I
Oh, my
said
dragon.
I had that Misty Step scroll. I would have liked to have added that to my spell book if we'd had time on the traveling.
Okay, that's
Oh,
fine.
I go disguise.
I believe that's a 3rd level, 2nd level spell.
Misty step is second.
Second.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So just
I used that a lot.
I've had that scroll for a while and haven't used it, so I think it was time to add it.
But that's my plan, unless y'all got anything else to go check out. To go in and try to figure out what's going on.
We could try to stake out for a couple hours and just see if there's any guards that we could. Because a couple of us have disguise.
Yes, Sakura.
I would like to, at least one or more of us, do a cursory inspection just around the area. See if there's like, a basement we could get into or a window or something like that.
Sure, yeah.
You go ahead and scout.
Who's going to do the scouting?
I can do it.
But which brings me back to my first question: is this like considered a forest area?
Yes, for all intents and purposes. Yeah, I'm assuming that's your your favorite terrain.
Correct.
Outstanding. Then yes.
Do we
you
want
are.
to cast invisibility on him as well? We could spend this day
I will tell you that your raven only saw the one window.
How big was the window?
It's literally about a 4 foot by 4 foot window.
So like there are no
Plus, you have a nat 1
doors
on
or
his
anything
perception,
else.
so-
Say what?
There are no doors or anything else. Or
Just the one door. The one door in front.
one door up front and an open window.
Not open window, just a window without curtains or anything, but it's a window that can see out.
Okay.
We should definitely check to see if there's other like spots to get in, or just to check around to see if there's any other entrances.
Yeah, see if anyone's around. I'll go ahead and scout if we're all in for it.
Yeah.
Well, then again, if we are planning to spend the entire day scouting, I can give you some additional things to help you with. Basically, do you want me to burn some spells not from scouting? Is what I'm
Just gonna
asking.
go walk around the building.
I just walk around. I don't say use your spells like that.
I will give you guidance, so it's okay.
Okay, if you don't, I don't give him invisibility then.
Okay, then you're going. Is he invisible?
Good question.
He is going to be invisible with my Bandor.
I'm calling it a banjo now.
Yeah.
Give me the bad guy. Got my joke.
Alright, so I'm just invisible then. I can go ahead and stealthily, with advantage, walk around.
Yep.
Fine.
Advantage and a D4. So go ahead and roll that stealth check. Suddenly, Idris. In a man's got nacho, I've been married, I'm gonna go.
You're welcome.
Go, baby, come from nacho.
Dude,
You're welcome.
I want to shatter or not.
I hate this slow thing here.
Everybody's like, isn't this supposed to
Shatter
help you be
is
quiet
a-
and
it's a
stealthy?
spell. Oh, and knock is a
Banjos.
17.
17, outstanding. Alright, show me the path that you walk.
Okay.
There's one more order we need to blow up.
These are like 5x5. Right?
5 foot, yes.
I go ahead and go around.
We're saying that you guys are farther back than where this is. We'll need to know how close you get and where you are.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go zipping across the tree line here, stay here, look at it for a minute or two, go around here, look around the corner, bam, over there, keep going, stop here, look, go around the tree line here. I'm not sure if there are trees over here, don't know. Okay, I go behind the tree that's around this area, look there, bam,
Give
and
me a
then
perception check as you go around.
ew,
How long is guy?
10.
One check. 10? Okay.
Great, I go around here, bam, stay in the tree, look at the corner, bam, and I go ahead and scout or come back and relay what I found.
Nothing,
All clear, guys.
as far as you can tell.
I don't like that. Do you want to go in there? No.
How long does the invisibility last?
An hour.
An hour.
An hour.
How
2
long
points.
would it take me to go around that area?
About 30 minutes.
One, we could keep waiting here for a couple more hours and hope there's some kind of shift change. Or two, there's no shift change that comes directly out of this door and there's another entrance somewhere that we need to find. Those are my 2 thoughts. Point is, somebody's going to come out of here at some point, right?
When did
Charm
We
person.
don't know how long that's going to be.
when did you say that you made the drop off?
You wanted it after the palace?
After the palace.
So, yeah.
After the palace?
After the party.
The party.
The party is not on the Mogumere estate.
It's at the palace.
It's at the palace.
So after the party. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So-
several days away.
This is a really good time to actually use charm person, too. If we can get, if somebody walks out of there, that'll be very helpful for us, I think.
Can anyone pick locks other than Avery and me?
So I didn't knock.
So, yeah, we can give that a shot of just waiting around, but I think it also gives time for word from the Baron to get back. Because we're assuming we took like the most, well,
But keep in mind, we're also looking at a place that has the potential to hold more than 120 slaves. We don't want to. We don't want to bust
No,
in.
remember, the slave holding area is different than
This.
this.
The business office.
Oh, okay. So either way, we have no idea how many people are in here. We could be walking into an easy situation or a hard situation. My personal vote is that we set a certain amount of time to watch, maybe 6 or 7 hours, and then we can try to barge in. But I think we should. We just got here. I think we should wait a little longer.
Camp out.
The paragon of patience over here.
the party has spoken. We're just going to stake it out for the next couple hours.
What time of day is it right now?
Based on when you left, I would say it's early afternoon.
Wait till late tonight and then try and do something when it's dark out?
There's marshmallows.
There's dark vision.
Everybody in the party,
Except for,
Hi, I'm a human.
ew.
Hi, I'm
It's not
blind.
my fault. He chose.
I am blind.
Oh yeah. Forgot about
Blind vision, so.
I wish you might really cast spells that you don't have prepared.
What's your distance on that?
6
that.
Oh, wow.
So what are you guys just gonna stake things out?
Yep.
But
Yeah,
set an amount of
can
time.
we-
How long?
See where we can like be put,
Till nightfall?
Yeah. like where we're going to be like setting up, so like no one's just going to be like, oh, why is there just a bunch of people in the middle of the road?
How about we place ourselves in so you and I can both use sending, right? Or message.
Yes.
You can
So-
also message the person, like the person who messaged you can message you back.
I climbed the tree and
Yes.
fall asleep on a branch.
I believe so. No.
That's how it worked when you did it to me.
I think that might be. No, I've never worked. I haven't had a chance to use it yet.
Yes.
I only tried to use it on the Baron's estate.
You point a finger at a creature within range, whisper a message, the target and only target hears it, and they can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
Okay.
So they have to be in your sight. in order to-
120
So
feet.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, the thing is, if we know where they are, we don't have to physically be able to see them.
Hmm.
I remember that was the thing that it said in there. Like
Yeah,
if you
but-
don't,
But if there's barriers such as stone, inch of metal, 3 feet of wood blocks, 3 feet of wood, any of that blocks the spell. So I'm not sure how he's counted. If like several chunks between you and I, which then counts.
well, there's the 2 of us. I could also give my raven to one other person, which would allow for a direct line back to me, presumably.
So you can split up the 3 groups.
Yes. In addition, we could also just try freaking bird calls, man.
You really.
Dragon call.
So when your raven went up to the window, what did he see?
Nothing. I rolled a nat 1, man.
Oh, that's right.
You didn't say your raven went up to the window. You
No, I
your
said it.
raven went
Circle. No,
around.
I did not. I did not have to go to the window. I could try that.
Where is the window specifically? Just that door, or
No,
There's a door, and then there's a.
it's perpendicular?
Yeah, let's have Alberto.
We could get
Ulock.
What?
Ulock is the name of the raven. Why'd you say
Ulock?
Alberta?
You finally named it.
I named it ages ago when you weren't here.
So depending how you feel, one of us can turn into the Baron or the Na-Baron.
I think that's a little too high. Why don't we just
Yeah.
change into somebody wearing Mogumere
Clothing.
gallantry?
Well, let's scout first, and then we can go that
Yeah,
route.
scout.
I'd
Then
I think we scout.
say.
wild like that, or I could do that anyway.
I can.
I'd
I don't know where to stop
say-
for that until we see something personally.
More of the good people that's scouting would be like over here, and then all of us be like on another side, just keeping watch.
Sure. Yeah.
Also,
Keep it across the road.
I can offer too, like, even though it's between you, me, and the Raven as ability to communicate, I could also periodically send the Raven between
Make a
people,
perception check.
or just if somebody makes a certain squawking sound, I send the Raven.
Yeah, sure. We'll listen.
There's just something to make immediately is that we shouldn't all be just standing out in the middle of the road while
One
we're
thing you
talking.
did notice going around is there wasn't a lot of wildlife around, except for a couple of ravens, actually, that were roosting on top of the.
Oh, I don't like that.
I mean, it would make the bird
I go ahead and relay that to everyone here. I almost forgot about that, guys. Sorry.
That's not going across the head.
But wait. Would a familiar be registered on Check Magic? It would, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So at the very least, I would have known that those ravens were not magical.
Correct.
Okay.
Just birds.
I don't like the fact that he pointed it out, but I'm not sure we should be worried about them.
Well, I think.
Unless they're
Birds
meant
are
to be
birds.
I
But
think
then
it's-
again, you did get an apple.
I like the
I don't know
bird-
that.
The bird call situation or scenario where like
We may ask.
yeah, like that would probably work better since it's believable that ravens are around here and they do scream. Screaming birds are a thing.
Mhm.
So
That's my, if we do want to split up into groups, if somebody
Yeah.
does a bird call when they need something, I'll send my Raven to you and we can communicate that way.
We just go cast sleep on the ravens.
Or if you want, we can just split up into 3 groups and just play it real safe.
Yeah, that'd be better. I'd say one over here, one over there, one back there.
Yeah, sure.
just go with him.
Who's going where?
I would say I would be more good at like keeping watch,
We could always split up by actual like
like strengths and
like
weaknesses.
squishies to stronger folks.
Yeah.
So like
Who do we fall under?
he's squishy, you're not.
Okay.
You're crunchy.
I'm
The window at ground level?
And then
It's a one-story
actually, let's
building.
split up into the sides of the table. You two
Guys,
go. You two
hold
go.
on. Say that again, Dastria.
sorry.
I was gonna say we could split up at literally the sides of the table because he's tanky, I'm not. You are more tanky than him, or than Sakura, because you theoretically should be wearing at least some kind of armor, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
you are slightly more crunchy than he is. I assume as a ranger.
And a rogue. too.
Half crunch.
Either way, that's no armor, a lot of armor,
Medium
some
armor.
armor, some armor,
And
some armor, some armor.
Some armor and then
Are you wearing scale?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I
no,
got
wearing
it,
plate, I
so-
think. Half
And a
plate.
shield.
I thought you were wearing the
Hold on.
King's, the Sea King's scale armor, the magical scale armor.
No, I thought someone else took that one.
Akibi,
I thought
Sorry.
he took it.
Did you take the scale armor, Idris? The Sea
Oh,
King's?
Winter! I'm talking about Winter.
Winter, where are you?
Oh my god!
I have scale mail right now.
Yeah,
What-
that's
what-
the Sea King's scale mail.
What did it do?
It's +1.
Oh,
Yeah, I think we cannot wear scale now, so.
Winter
I
doesn't
do.
have message, does he?
I don't know.
Does she?
probably make that a +1.
Winter?
Yes.
Do you have message? The cantrip?
Yes.
Okay, then technically, do you want to be by yourself or you want to be a third on this triple team we got here?
I don't know exactly where everybody's at.
oh,
I can see 2 on the east side and 2 on the south.
We're not gonna be able to see
On the
everybody.
northwest, there's a group on the northwest.
The main thing is we're currently split up into 3 groups. If we want, we could split up into a 4th with you being alone or one person being alone. Or do you want to go with one of the other 3 groups? It's up to you.
I'll go with the northwest group.
Which is
Right where, actually,
where are you
Here's
going?
the 3.
Okay, cool. So you're with me and Didrich?
Didrich.
Didrich!
Okay, so my question is, are any of you
Cool.
stealthy? You're the
And-
biggest group, so that's why I'm concerned.
I have invisibility if I need to.
Awesome. Okay.
yeah, Winter is stealthy.
Okay. I just don't want to put like all the loud
Winter could
talking
climb
people-
trees,
if
too.
I can't see them, they
I'm
can't.
in a tree.
The loudest group has the most firepower and health.
Say that again, Winter.
I'm up in a tree.
You can climb trees.
Okay.
Okay.
You cat.
So I give you guys my
Yeah.
raven. Now, I if we are within like 100 feet, I can have a telepathic connection with my raven without like I can talk to it without actually having
Where are
to
you
use my
putting
senses.
your raven?
With them.
Okay, so that's your raven over there.
It's just so you can talk to the raven and get to them.
I'm just gonna talk to her.
Cool.
This would be the equivalent of your raven.
Okay, actually,
Do we assume that we
I
all
have a
know?
bat.
Okay, cool. Put it over there. Do we assume that we all know vaguely enough where we are that even if we can't directly see each other, our message spells will work?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So we wait.
Alright.
All right. So you guys wait a few hours. You see no movement from the house. I need a perception check from Idris and a perception check from Oliver.
Are they the ones over here?
Yep.
Should we like skip this over? It's kind of like.
Nah, it's fine.
21.
6.
You hear something off to your rear, but you're not sure what it was. It's somewhere back behind you.
Okay, wait. Does one of my guy, or the guy I'm with has a message?
Yeah.
Okay, you hear the guy I'm with?
Yeah.
Okay, I go ahead and relay it to you and ask you to relay that to the party.
Sure, I relay it to Dastria to let them know what we've heard. What are you saying? There's a disturbance behind us?
Yes, to the south.
To our south? I'll let them know.
Somewhere back this way.
Behind you.
So
Should you maybe come join the rest of the group then, rather than be caught off guard?
No, y'all need to come to us south is that direction.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But it was behind you guys though, so it was literally this direction.
Correct.
My point is,
Do we
you guys
want to run
want-
away from it, from the sound?
do you want to run away from it or do you want to fight it?
Or investigate.
I think we should bring it on to my
Instigate?
to. Well, yeah, I'll message. Yeah, I think we should confront it because I think that entrance is a trap.
It feels like a trap.
So I think we should try to go around the trap into another trap possibly, but we don't know that.
Okay, let's do that.
The devil booby trap.
Meet up at your spot then.
Yes. Okay, so everybody comes over towards us.
I assume we have to roll stealth rolls for that.
yeah, go ahead and give me stealth rolls.
I'm gonna give guidance to someone.
And everybody but Idris and Oliver needs to make a perception check as they go.
Okay, perception.
That
Yep.
is 24.
Not 20 on perception.
Woo! Good
And
ass.
A 7 on stealth.
The ravens are gone.
I relay that. Do I know where they went or they're just gone?
You just notice they're gone. They were there, now they're not.
I got a 14 with disadvantage on the stealth part. Perception.
Sapper?
17 on stuff.
Not 20 on stealth.
Guys, I think this is a distraction.
You guys definitely got the group stealth check. Okay.
And then I got a 18 for perception.
I got lucky one. I got disadvantage.
Yeah, that was lucky.
Okay. You notice the ravens are gone as well. They were there, now they're not.
I'm sending my raven back around to keep an eye on the entrance because my automatic thought is that those ravens have left to make a sound in
Put
order.
your raven where you were sending it.
Probably up into this tree where I could see someone come out of the door or see the
Make a
door.
perception check for your raven. I need you to look up. I will tell you for your raven perception check, they get a +1. No, +3. I'm sorry, +3.
9.
Okay.
It's like it's blind as bat.
Yes. The 4 here's made out of 4.
Does a 10 hit your raven?
I don't actually know. Let me get the stats.
I got it. No, it does not. Let's see.
Yes.
An 18 definitely does.
Are you sure?
You get a
I'm assuming you're looking. Are you looking through your raven
Yeah, I think so.
as going
I
around?
grab his arm, make sure I'm held steady.
The last sensation you get is like being stabbed with something, and your raven. You realize your raven just died.
Guys, they know we're here.
Come here.
I think you got attacked by some of the ravens.
Guys, they know we're here. Let's go to the entrance. This is happening. I think it's happening now.
Everybody, give me a perception check again.
Not 20.
Not 20.
18.
11.
My poor raven keeps dying.
No.
That one.
Okay, the nat 20s and the 18 are not surprised. Everybody else is going. Everybody else. Nobody else is going to get to action surprise.
Does a 14 make it?
No. Oh wait, no. Yes. No.
Oh no.
Go Winter!
Coming from back around this side of this tree, several men wearing Mogumir livery are there, and you hear a shout coming from the front of the house.
Finally, we get to
Take them prisoner. Do not let them escape. Give me a moment.
Finally, we get to murder some Agumirs.
I was about to say if it was like undead, I was like, oh, this is just for me.
Sorry to get picked off.
I was gonna have a flashback. Remember, during the ritual fight, we were all separated and being picked up on my lunch? This reminds me of that.
Oh.
Oh, you were there.
Still just liberated, right? All of
Okay, so I'm guessing each one of these is like special.
The guy there, the red dude with the wings, that is exactly what he looks like. Everybody else is just wearing livery.
He has wings.
Yes, red face, wearing rings, horns, whole 9 yards.
It's not like,
Oh?
does he look like a tiefling?
No, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Any of us
Arcana?
Well,
Yeah.
I have good Arcana.
Yeah, never mind. You can't see where you are.
But
I
can
know
I?
like 4 anyway.
Dastria, Winter, and yeah, you got line of sight, Diedrich.
17.
17 for your Arcana.
19.
Okay, you got.
15.
You guys know that's a Cambion.
What does that mean?
It's a type of devil.
Oh,
Is that what you are?
So is that like a fiend or something?
Yes.
Wait a minute.
The paladin should be seething. He should be hype.
Oh,
I am!
This thing's behind me.
Yes!
Okay.
Wait.
I'm hyped.
Yes.
Figured out what it means?
Yes.
My side is 60 feet. He with the paladin in his
I'm sure it's been spread down the line.
It's not blind sense per se. It's flavor.
He catches his vibe.
FYI, Dastria, 2 cackling winged creatures about yay big appear next to you, and their tails are flashing at you. Everybody roll for initiative.
I love initiative.
We
Wait,
haven't
they're
done a fight with
attacking
so
her?
real in so long.
And
Oh my god.
everybody's getting attacked.
I love getting attacked.
Man, what is combat anymore?
I'm masochist.
Alright.
Okay, let's go out Avery.
17.
Sakura.
24.
Of course. Oh, nat 20.
Papa.
Don't forget to tell me those things. Nat 20. Dastria?
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
30, 20. Idris?
Filthy.
15.
15. Outstanding. Winter?
23.
Nice. Diedrich?
19.
19. And Oliver.
Dirty 20.
Let's see. Dastria, what's your dex?
His dex is going to be better. I think my dex is
Ranger
14.
Rogue.
14. If my dex is better, you have issues.
All right.
16.
16.
That's it?
Okay,
Really?
very good. So, initiative is as follows. Sakura. No surprises there. Next is going to be Oliver. No, wait, no, not Oliver. Winter.
And what does that mean with the folks that aren't surprised?
Then Oliver.
Are you alright?
We'll talk to you. I'll talk to you about it in a minute.
Gotcha.
Dastria. Diedrich. After Diedrich, Avery. Idris. Have I missed anybody yet? Then Bad at the end. So, initiative is Sakura, Winter, Oliver, Dastria, Diedrich, Avery, Idris, then the bad guys. Surprise round goes first. Who is not surprised?
Not surprised.
Not surprised. So, what did you, Winter, what did you get on your perception check?
It was a 14.
So you weren't surprised either, right? So it's
You said I wasn't.
correct. So it's going to be Winter, Oliver, Winter, Oliver, Dastria, Diedrich, and then and then the bad guys, then start of the initiative. Everybody got that?
Mhm.
Okay.
So, Winter, what are you doing?
So how many total are there?
So many. 3.
Okay, so like
12, 13, 14.
so bad guy, and then everything out here, bad guy. So you got like 6, 8 immediately right around us, and you got 6 more to the south of us, or to the north of us, this direction.
Okay.
And the big bad guy seems to be north of us.
Just north of Dastria, actually, straight north of Dastria.
So this direction.
Okay.
I smell a fool in the distance.
And you can see the Winter. You can actually see the Cambion as well.
One of those Cambion things?
A Cambion is a type of fiend.
Yeah. It's gonna get a second level dissonant whispers.
Oh, what's the range of that?
What's the range on that?
60 feet.
No, like, more than 6.
Yeah, it was 13 spaces from me. So
it's 75 feet away, so you'd have to advance forward 50 feet.
No. I can do that, yeah.
Let me make sure. Yep. All right, and what do I got to roll?
That is a wisdom save.
Not my best. 2.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's not gonna make it.
Is that a save or suck?
No, it's a save or half.
Okay, cool. So go ahead and toss me the damage.
That is 10 psychic damage, and it has to use its reaction to move as far away from me as possible.
Okay.
Right now or on its turn?
Its reaction.
That would be right.
Its reaction.
Okay.
What? No. Oh,
Wait, is
no,
it afraid?
Yep.
Okay. That it, Winter?
Can I give a bardic inspiration to Asria?
As a bonus action, you absolutely can.
Alrighty.
Thank you. I don't know if I'm going to use it for a while.
Outstanding.
Thank you.
Anything else?
That is it.
Oliver?
All right. So I can't see the big bad dude.
No.
Okay. I will be shooting this dude with my longbow, if you wouldn't mind, with sharpshooter.
Go ahead.
That is 16.
That is a hit.
Sweet. Since this is
Yeah.
my surprise, so sneak attack will count or no?
Yes.
Sweet. 26. 13 points of damage.
Hand me the card.
This one?
Yep.
There you go.
Bye.
Tink. Okay. Anything else?
Nope. That'll be it.
Okay, Dastria.
Okay, real quick, can I roll like a knowledge check to know if there's anything the devils would be potentially immune or...
Arcana check.
Then would I happen to get an advantage on that because I have Infernal Legacy?
I'll allow it.
It's like... that's a 17.
Yeah, you know they're mostly immune to fire, and many are resistant and or immune to poison.
Okay, good to know. I think I'm going to then cast Dragon's Breath as a cone of cold. And would I have to back up in order to hit both of those guys next to me? It's a 15-foot cone.
Yes.
We're gonna see what happens then, because I'm gonna take that attack of opportunity, I guess.
Yes, you are. Yes. Yes, you are.
With shield, do I have to cast it before I know?
Does 12 hit you?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna cast Cone of Cold. They get to roll a dex save.
Nat 1 and a 21.
So the 21 passes, the nat 1 does not.
Nat 1's going to take double damage.
Yeah. The 11 damage.
And the save for half?
Yeah, save for half. So it's, I guess, 22 and 5
Yeah.
for them.
One of them just gets wiped out in a puff of inky, greasy black smoke.
Okay, then I believe that's my turn.
Okay.
It's a bonus action to cast and an action to use.
Okay.
It's a good spell.
And you did move. Okay, cool. Dynadrich.
Okay, so he's right next to me. Is he a fiend?
Give me an arcana check.
The one next to you? The me?
That is a 10.
Looks like one.
Okay then. This is gonna be fun. So I'm actually gonna, for my movement, I'm gonna go in front of her.
Okay.
And then with my bonus action, I'm gonna use Divine Favor, which is a self thing. It's instantaneous. It gives me a plus 1d4 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then
What's your minimum damage if you roll 1 on your damage?
with my weapon as well.
If you rolled all ones, what would your minimum
What's
damage
your
be?
strength mod?
Hold on. So.
If you flex, will you rip your shirt?
That is, I think, 8 minimum.
Roll the attack.
Good, by the way, could I, on my turn, also yell, like, don't use fire and avoid poison?
That's a nat 20. Don't.
And
It's
that's 26.
that's a nat 20. That's
Thanos snapped him.
just literally with your long sword, just cut right through it. Okay, that's your move, bonus, and action. Okay. Avery Idris is so surprised. Bad guy's turns.
Bad guys!
Use me damage.
Sorry.
You evildoers, you fiends. Oh no!
Wait, I'm supposed to be there to protect you. What am I doing?
Wait,
Protect
you're
them
supposed to
from
be protecting
something
her.
else.
I was dealing with demons.
Stop protecting me and protect her.
Sorry, I was dealing with demons.
Oh yeah, Dydritz and Sakura are my guardians because I'm the chosen one of Eldora, and they are my 2 chosen protectors.
It's okay, left hand. The right
Hey, you're
hand's here
supposed to
to
be my
protect.
protector this time.
Thank you.
It's okay.
For some reason, the right hand's a little bit more useful than the left.
Oliver. You're mine.
Oh. Is our
I'm-
going to be okay with
I
that?
thought like you're for me to hide behind today, so I gotta hide behind the road.
I'm a ranger as well, thank you.
Whatever. You're
Give me a second.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, guys. Give me
Cleric.
just a second here. I gotta double check this. Yeah.
we got our protectors next up. Switch.
Oliver Quinn at your service.
Really? That's
Wait, you just realized what my character
you
was?
didn't
or-
say your last name was Queen.
Quinn.
Quinn. Oh.
Who's that?
I need
Oliver.
Winter. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Green Arrow.
10.
You are currently charmed.
Oh.
You will obey the Cambian's spoken commands, unless you suffer any harm from the Cambion itself or another creature, or receives a suicidal command from the Cambion. Then you can repeat your saving throw, ending the effect on yourself with a success. Okay, and we're going to start with the
So he can only snap out of it if he's damaged. He's told not
1,
to.
2, 3. Who's the colorful person over there with the staff?
The flaming
That's
sword.
Avery?
That's
The flaming
me.
sword? Oh, okay, Avery. Just checking.
Hi.
I've got
They all have spears, and they're all going to try to stab you with those spears.
Oh no.
No.
18, dirty 20, 13. Any of those hit you?
13 misses, other 2 hit.
Take 11 points of piercing damage,
Ow.
and
Which one did that?
They all did.
that guy is going to attack you with his heavy crossbow. I'm guessing an 18 hits you.
Barely.
take 5 points of piercing damage.
Suck my dad's, bro. Not cool.
Diadrich. You're getting shot at with a heavy crossbow.
Oh, missed combat, man.
18 hit you.
No.
Okay. And then the Cambion is going to use his ranged ability. It's going to aim at Dasria high or low.
Hi.
It's going to aim at Diadrich. I'm guessing a 23 hits.
Yes.
Oof.
Take 11 points of fire damage. And then it's going to do it again. This time at Dasria. And he will not.
Also, I have fire resistance, so that helps. It's fire damage.
Gotcha.
And I also have a reaction.
Yeah, I could use that spell if I wanted to, but fire resistance.
Okay.
I haven't had a chance to use it yet, right?
Oh, and Winter. The command from the Cambion is lay down.
Oh no.
You are now.
Nice kitty, lay down.
You are now prone.
Curled up in a ball like a croissant.
Assume the fetal position.
Okay. Top of the initiative. Sakura.
1 attacked Avery.
Okay.
I know they all attacked, but which one hit?
The two this closest this way.
Closest out.
Yeah.
Most northern.
Okay.
I'll give you a sneak attack damage. Oh. These are humans, right?
Yes.
Do you recognize any of these fools from town? No.
First attack is a bite. Yeah, 22 is probably going to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
Punch them. Suck their blood.
Do we know?
7 points of damage.
Okay.
Drink. Space wizard. What? Your Nomancy wasn't saying in the old days.
I'm not going to flurry yet. This is just a regular unarmed strike.
Okay.
Or even higher.
Okay. Roll that damage.
6.
5, 6.
You literally just kick him right in the back, karate chop him to the neck, and he just, it's like an old Star Trek. It drops dead.
Thank you, Mr. Spock.
Okay.
I've still got movement, right?
Yeah.
Here.
Okay. Perfect.
You attack whichever ones you want. Yes, we can attack.
Winter, your turn. You are laying down.
Can I even do anything right now?
Just a moment here.
So you at least
No, you get to do that for now. Unless somebody does something that counters it or somebody hits you, then no, you don't get to even repeat a saving throw yet.
Winter's down.
Just quick question: what would be the counters? Would I know that or no?
So what?
We don't know what happened to her.
You have no idea. Just literally, it just looked at Winter and said, lay down, and Winter just went down.
Okay.
Okay, Oliver, your turn.
Okay, so when I know that dude was there, would she have relayed everyone and said, "Hey, big bad demon dude is here" or something?
I mean, yeah, she hollered out that direction.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and head that direction real quick. Okay.
25. Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and attack this dude. Do I get advantage since he's my favorite enemy or no?
Fiends are your favorite enemy? I don't think you get advantage when attacking your favorite enemy, do you?
It's just for tracking purposes.
Oh, just for tracking.
Yeah.
Tracking, you know their language, you know their culture, something like that.
Yeah.
You're a creepy stalker X, essentially.
Okay, then I'll just go ahead and just regular attack this dude.
bonus action you want to put on there?
Like Hunter's Mark?
Do I have is Hunter's Mark an actual bonus action one or just a
Yes,
skill?
Yes.
trust me.
Okay.
I know your father. Hunter's Mark is a bonus action.
Okay. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark. Here we go.
Okay, roll that beautiful bean footage.
He's
All right. Also, sharpshooter.
Okay,
D. That is a ripe amount. 25.
that is a hit.
Sweet.
Okay.
So what would I add? A DA and 1d6, another 1d6? Or?
Yep.
There. Oh yeah, and plus 10 for that. That is 11, 21. Yeah. 21 points of damage.
Okay, you skewer him, and with a hit, and he takes it to the chest. He looks very angry at you. Very, very angry at you. Okay,
I move 5 feet to the south.
somebody want to move him that way, one square.
Biggest one, big step back.
So
That's
the other
Which one did he
character's taking
talk?
a shot and then dash.
The big guy.
That's what I know.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see if I know he's been charmed? Or
Sure.
much now? Okay. Ooh. That's a nat 19, so 25.
Yes, he's been charmed.
All right, now with that, I have no idea if this would work. What I don't know if it's something I need to find out, or if I can ask you. I kind of want to try charming Winter myself and see if I can basically counter charm him. And because he's presumably friendly, I would hope it would go better. But I don't know if there's a rule in the book for that.
Sakura?
Is charm a concentration thing?
No. Not for this. It's not concentration.
You could just hit me and I can repeat the save.
No, he has to hit you, not us.
No, did he?
Anything can happen.
No. Yeah,
Otherwise,
it says, if the target suffers any harm from the Cambion or another creature, or receives a suicidal command from the Cambion, then they can repeat the saving throw.
I'd still prefer to try. If I think that counter charming him would work, but
You don't think it'll work?
I don't. Damn it. Okay. I thought that'd be fun.
Just calculate on the damage. It's actually 24. I bet.
Okay, hold on. Did you just use my name?
You said the-
Hold on. You said DM? I heard my name.
I don't know what he said.
Okay, edit that out. Okay, sorry.
My apologies. DM.
Yes.
I forgot to mention the +3 damage to the attack. So my apologies.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, sorry.
so I know damage would. If I damaged him, it'd take him.
If you kicked them, yeah.
Okay, then I would like
I
to
should
walk up behind her and kick her.
Arm attack.
You lazy cat.
That one.
It's prone. It's prone. You have advantage.
You have advantage.
Oh, thank you.
And you have Bardic Inspiration.
Oh. 16.
Does 16 hit you, Winter?
Yes, it does.
Oh,
Yeah.
Take 1 point of damage, and you are no longer. Oh no, you get to re-roll your save.
also, question: is me kicking him a bonus action or an action?
Bonus action.
Then I would like to cast Shatter on all of those guys, but with cold damage.
Gotcha. Just a second.
No worries.
Winter, I need your Wisdom saving throw.
What did you bring?
Come on, Winter. Give it to us.
3.
No.
Oh.
Don't worry, I'll stand next to you and
Three.
keep kicking you.
3. Oh.
I don't have a plus, okay?
Okay. Okay, so you cast Shatter. What's
Well,
the
okay,
rate? What's
could
the,
I kick her again instead as an action, or would that not work?
You can.
Okay, no, I am gonna use. No, I'm gonna use Shatter. Shatter is the better option. 10-foot range. I'm gonna make sure that Winter is not
Not
injured.
in it. She's
So
not
roll
okay.
a dex save. Con save. Con save. What? Is that good for me or bad for me? I don't like that face.
That's usually good for us. Is that expression?
What's the save?
Should be 14.
The Cambion is the only one who didn't make it and got a nat 1.
Yes, so double damage.
Yeah.
Double cold damage.
Yes.
That's 10 damage. That's one. So, do you want me to re-roll it a second time for the second, or just
Yes.
10? Okay. Never mind. Give me those two back.
Okay.
The Cambion does not seem to be taking as much cold damage as you would expect.
Okay. He's still one.
5 damage for the other.
So a total of 15.
I can't do radiant.
Oh, you can't.
No, it has to be ones I already have. So I have the at second level. I have the
Is
access.
it safe for half?
Yes. At second level, I have the ability to do fire, acid, cold, lightning, and thunder. Because Dragon's Breath allows me to choose one of 4, so I have access to all 5.
Okay.
I don't have radiant though.
Next.
So
Diedrich.
I will also yell out, maybe not cold either then.
Diedrich, your turn.
All right, it's time for experimentation. Okay. Let's see.
What are you trying to do?
I do have a breath attack that is 30 feet line, and movement speed is 30, so that'll be like 5, 10, 15.
Who are you trying to hit?
Cambion. We're trying to experiment.
The only way you're going to get a line is either it's straightforward. That's your best bet.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's close enough,
Mhm.
so I can really go right
Yeah.
here. Yeah. So I'm gonna go right there, and then
what breath do you use?
I use lightning.
Okay, cool.
And
So
then
dexterity saving throw?
Yep.
Did we get lucky this time? Or what?
Okay, well, the random guard makes the save. The Cambion, unfortunately, takes it to the face.
Did you get a nat one?
2.
Close.
That's close enough. Let's see. I'm sorry. I'm trying to pull it up. That is. Where'd it go? Oh, where's my breath right now? Okay.
I think it's 3d6.
Yep.
That's what my spell is.
He's using lightning right now.
Ooh, good.
So that is 5.
Again, the Cambion does not look like
13.
13.
No, wait. No, never mind. I'm
It's
stupid.
the 9, right?
Yeah, just a 9. Forget what I said.
Again, the Cambion does not look like he's taking as much damage.
So what's left? Force damage and radiant.
I can do force damage.
Nice one.
Thanks.
Okay. Next. That's it, Diedrich?
That is. Yeah, that's it.
Avery.
Okie dokie, I need to count. How far is Mr. Red over there? Is he within 60 feet?
Who's this? This guy?
Yeah.
You do not have line of sight to him.
Oh, that's a building in the way.
That is a building.
That is a building.
That's a whole building!
I'm trying to keep him alive, though.
Okay. I'm summoning Moo either way. Moo gonna go right there.
This is your
Spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Who looks like a mini cow. She is
Mini cow.
with fairy wings. She gets a 15 to hit.
Which one?
We'll go with that one.
He raises his shield and deflects it.
Suck my nads. Okay. Then we will. That was a bonus action. So we will. We'll use my dad's rapier on home dude in the middle so I can get
Advantage.
and sneak attack.
And sneak attack if you hit it.
Of course. Where's the other d20 go? Double 17, so 23 to hit.
That is a hit. Go ahead and give me damage.
Yes.
All that beautiful beam footage.
God, I love bean footage. 10 plus 5, 15.
Give me that guard in the middle.
Let's go!
I need to get you bean dice.
That would be cool.
They do exist.
They
Has
do.
Some. Kraken has some.
They do.
Okay,
wanna
that
get
would
There's
be
an
awesome.
actual bean in the middle of it.
No,
I
it's
don't
like
know if
big
plastic
beans.
beans are real beans, but it's
Like bushes.
ew, ew.
Yeah, yeah. Anything else, Avery?
No. I would love to do a flip, but now it's not the time.
Idris.
Thank you, left
That's a
hand.
flip.
Alright,
Sword
guys.
on the
It's
kids.
entangled right here.
Okay.
So I need strength saving throws. with my handle. It's like, take a nap.
Saving throw. I got a 6.
Nope.
13.
Nope.
And then a 17.
That 17 saves.
Okay.
You broke a parallel.
And it's a 20 by 20.
Correct.
So where do you want this to extend?
What was it? Go from here to here.
That is difficult terrain now, folks.
Is that the one that also does damage?
No, it just holds them.
They're
And they have to-
restrained.
They're restrained and they have to spend an action to attempt to get out.
And then who's after me? Nobody, I think. I think I'm last.
The bad guys. Yeah, you're the last of the party to go.
The next, who's the first one? Is Sakura.
Sakura, yeah.
I give her Bardic Inspiration. Ding. So you have Bardic Inspiration. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm just right there.
Okay. Bad's turn.
I don't know.
Moving so much.
Good luck.
Okay. They're going to use their action to roll that. Nat 20 and a 2. So guy on the right is free. Sakura, the two are going to attack you. And I am guessing a 13 doesn't hit you. Nope. Okay. Let's see. Dietrich. The guy right there is going to try to shoot at you with his crossbow. Natural 18, so that's a dirty 20. Dirty 20 does not hit you.
I got a 20 on this.
Beats it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I am terrible today.
3 points of piercing damage. He's going to advance on you with his mace, him with his spear. Neither are going to hit you. Actually, he flies over to you, Oliver, yelling with his spear. First off, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Actually, I also need Idris to make one, and I need Dasria to make one.
Wisdom?
Wisdom
Don't
saving
like
throw.
that.
It is versus charm, so if you have any resistance to being charmed, you get your advantages.
Nope. Oh, I'm very scared. I'm so very scared.
Dirty 20.
Okay?
17.
You are charmed.
Cool.
Lay down.
It's fine.
Someone else will determine that's what spell is cast.
It wasn't a spell cast. It's a ability they have.
Okay.
Okay, Oliver is going to try to attack you twice. 19 and a 15.
19's on the dot.
Okay. And he is going to choose. I had them all over the place last night. You are going to take 6 points of piercing damage and 4 points of fire damage as he stabs you with his gnarly spear.
Ow.
Okay. Let's see. Has anybody else not gone? I think that's... Nope. That's everybody. Okay, top of the initiative. Sakura.
Fight against this guy.
Can we put that guard back? That one. one right there. Put him back 1 square. Oh,
This one?
that guy. Yep. Pull him up this way. One that right there. I forgot to. I'm sorry. I have a guard. I forgot. I apologize.
Well, if you could
You
come
could-
join.
He's just gonna shoot you, and Nat 20 is going to do it. Sorry, Sakura. This was a 16 points of piercing damage as you take the crossbow bolt to the back. Sorry. And what did you roll for your attack?
22.
That is a hit.
4, 5.
Okay.
I think I will spend a key point now. And miss with the first one.
You know you get advantage on this attack, right? You're flanking.
Okay, so 23 on the first one.
Yep.
Another 5 points.
Okay. Okay.
He's still up, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Second one. Go ahead and do it him too. Yeah, I think 19 is probably going to hit.
Yes, it does. And he goes. You only have 1 hit point left. Hey,
I'm
oh,
gonna
let's
move
go.
over here and take up attack.
Okay, op attack it is.
Dumb question for you.
You can move without up attack if you want to go.
And the 10 is not going to do it. Yes, that's right.
The Dragon's Breath spell is a concentration. If I'm charmed, do I lose concentration on it?
No.
Oh.
You're just charmed. You're not losing concentration.
Okay.
Okay.
Concentrate on great the ground spells.
Where was I? Sakura. Winter, your turn. You are still laying on the ground. Sorry. Oliver.
Okay, first I'd like to go ahead and bonus action disengage, move a couple of 20 feet that direction.
Okay.
Where he's not in the line of sight of, me and him. Between me and the big dude.
Like there?
No, I don't want to be in his way when I'm gonna hit him from a distance. There you go.
Oh, you don't have to be. You can still shoot over him.
Okay. So with that, he still has Hunter's Mark, right? Just to be...
Yes.
Okay. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and attack him with my longbow, but I'm also going to use sharpshooter and maneuver attack, or one of my maneuvers, distracting attack.
Okay. What does that do?
Basically, I get to add a d6 to my attack once, but also the next person who hits him gets advantage.
Oh, cool. Very good.
So with that, no.
Is that now 1?
Now it's a 4.
Did you add your d6 to your attack?
Oh, no, that's for damage.
Oh, that's for damage.
Yeah.
So your total hit is not even close.
Yeah.
What do you add to it?
Well, that was the 7. Well, that's 7, but I also used the
Sharpshooter.
sharpshooter.
So you had like 2.
Yeah.
Gastria, you're laying on the ground. Concentrating on the ground. Diadrich.
Okay, so I'm going to move 15 feet. Right here.
Taking 2 opportunity attacks.
I couldn't just Dragon's Breath at the ground while charmed, could I?
Does 17 hit you? No, it does not. And then 12 will not either. So, okay, go ahead. And what are you doing?
So
You have advantage on the... No, you do not. Never mind. Thought somebody was next to you. Next to him. Sorry. Never mind.
okay, so I'm gonna roll for attack using my longsword with it was Divine Smite.
Okay. Divine Smite only goes off if you actually hit him. So go ahead. Nat 20.
Let's go!
Plus 6.
Don't even worry about plus 6. Nat 20. That's all you need.
Double that damage, including the divine smite.
Including that Divine Smite. So you are going to
Double
roll,
divine.
was it 3d8 plus the d8 for your... So that's 4 die 8. 3d8 of that is radiant, and then you're going to add your strength modifier. And I'm sorry, you're going to roll all that twice.
So
How did you
not bad. there's that. So there's that.
5. Hold on. 6, 7, and I know I got another one.
Oh, wait, here.
3.
7, and then one more. 8. Roll it.
And here's the thing. With all that, I also get +8 to that.
So I don't know.
Talented.
So
Oh, I was saying we should probably take this guy alive. Maybe not.
I don't think the paladin is on board with that particular plan based on what
I
I'm
see a
seeing
fiend.
in that
Time to
dice
smite.
You may be
My
overruled
smitey
on that
senses are
decision.
tingling.
Oh, I hate you.
and
In case Judge Cat's listening, we know what all spell slots are for. Smite.
I wish I could remember the entirety of his rhyme. I just remember the end. Takes this paladin smite. Oh, man. How must you ruin a fun game?
31.
31 points of damage.
Let's
Greedy.
go.
Let's go.
Greetings, friends.
He staggers back, blood squirting from his chest, and he looks at you in absolute, just utter disbelief that you just laid him out. That he's more than bloody now, just so we're clear. And yeah, that hurt. That
He doesn't
hurt.
lose concentration on charm.
There is no concentration
I
on it.
can help.
Thank you.
Somebody kick him.
Thank you.
Okay,
I'll kick you.
Avery.
Cool. Which one's more hurt of the two that are in the square next to Moo?
Neither of them.
Okay. I'll go with the one closest to this wall.
Okay.
Closest to me.
Okay, since it took my turn, I want to go.
11?
That is not going to hit.
That sucks. And then we are. Is anybody like super hurt?
I think you're the most.
I lost a third of my
Yeah.
health.
What do you
20 out of 30.
You do still have a guard on you.
I do. So I'm gonna dad sword again.
Okay.
Shit. That's 5. Ooh, 23.
That is a hit. Go ahead and give me damage.
7.
Okay. Alrighty. Anything else?
No, but I do actually have a question about Moo.
Okay.
If another ally were on the other side of it, would it get an opportunity? No. Okay. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, Idris.
Did you do your
Sorry.
bonus to attack?
What? That attack with Moo. I missed.
Idris.
Pointing at slightly off to the side, sleep on the Cambion.
Sleep on the Cambion. Okay. What's the minimum roll is what?
5d8. Well, so I
Okay,
got
roll it.
So it's minimum is 5.
Yeah.
Maximum of 40.
Don't roll all ones.
I cried.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that.
I got 10, 15, 16.
Nice.
What's the radius of it?
So it's 20 foot, but that's why I said it off to the side. So 20 feet from a point I pointed out towards here.
Okay, so you just wanted him.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah. He just does this.
So he's unconscious.
Yes.
So does anything else break? Nothing else is broken. Okay.
He's asleep.
Then I will.
That's it.
Not trying to stab him.
Then I'm gonna go bonus kick or bonus action unarmed strike against Dastard.
Guys, hold on. Okay, roll it.
I got 18 plus whatever my
Yeah.
dexterity. is.
Yep.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I'm 13.
1 point of damage. Take 1 point of damage, and you get to repeat your save.
Hey, wake up.
What was it?
What did you get this time?
Congratulations.
I've made some shut up. I've made some good rolls and I've made some bad rolls tonight. Thank you for trying.
All right. So
Hey.
then afterwards, I am going to move away 5, 10, 15. So I've moved. I'm out the way.
Okay, very good.
You always wanted to do that though.
All right.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll move. They hate you, Oliver.
If one of them rolled in that one and
Jealous.
kicks me instead.
Okay,
We're recording off at 9 and
9:30. Okay, where was I? Start with them. They are going to get advantage to attack you. Those two are going to get advantage to attack you, and they get 2 attacks each. I got a nat 20 and a 13 to hit you on one, and a 21 on the other one. Take a total of 12 points of bludgeoning damage from them. The other one is going to just try to stab you with his spear. Speariness. And 14, I doubt is going to hit it. Okay. Not Dasria, sorry. Avery.
We believe in you.
2 sets of spears towards you. Dirty 20 and an 18.
Both hit.
Okay.
Yeah, over there, my lady. Just
Take 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then for Sakura,
No, not second.
18. Okay. 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay. And I think that's my turn. Sakura.
Have you used your bardic inspiration yet?
Yeah, I think 24 is coming.
Yeah, that's going to do it.
Seven points of damage. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, fancy. Ah.
It's going to wail.
I'm just going to do a regular bonus off here. 19.
Yep.
Another 7.
Ooh, murder.
Okay. Anything else, Sakura? You got move left, I think, is it?
Yeah. I'll just stay put for now.
Winter, you're laying on the ground still. Oliver.
Alright, so quick question. Is she incapacitated at all? Like, is she knocked out or anything?
No, I'm just charmed.
She's charmed, like the other,
Charmed,
like
so-
Winter.
Would sneak attack be able to work with that or no? No. Alright.
Yeah, she doesn't count. She's not threatening anything.
It's just that and pathetic.
Okay, I like
Wait,
to go.
you got an ally? Well, he's on within 5.
No, not
Only
Alex.
within
Fire.
5. Okay, obviously I like to go ahead and add a bonus action disengage, move a couple of feet away. Which direction? East. Let's see. Maybe toward you.
Okay.
Alright, then I'm gonna go ahead and just longbow. This one.
Okay, go ahead. Roll it.
No, I suck. Okay.
Okay.
Unless 10 hits.
No, it's not. Okay. Dasria, laying face down in the dirt. Diedrich.
Alrighty. Quick question. Who's the weaker one?
They're both in the same livery, but the guy with the spear seems to be the one taking. He's bloody. The guy with the two guys with maces are not.
This one or this one?
The guy with the one closest to you. Yeah.
The bow.
So. For a fellow like you.
Is there anything more intimidating than a blind dragonborn that beat the crap out of someone with one hit, turning around and going, you? Like, he has no eyes, he just zeroes in on you.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually gonna use. So I'm actually gonna go up to Dastria. So I'm gonna go right here.
Okay.
I want to take out the holy water that I got, and I'm going to cast protection from evil and good. Whenever she is, if she's already charmed, frightened, or possessed by a such creature, the target has an advantage on any new saving throw against relevant effect.
So when you get a chance to make an X saving
Kick
throw,
me.
then you get to make it.
Cast that and then kick me. Please.
And then the arm action.
Okay.
9. That's 6.
You get advantage.
Yep. That's That's an 11. That is. Yeah, that's. 11.
Are you trying to hit me?
Yeah,
Yes.
Then probably my AC
Was
is 13.
3 plus 2?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
With your proficiency bonus, you
Okay.
get it.
That's. That's 16, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm 13 AC. It's not hard to hit me.
So,
Arm strikes right there.
so it's plus 5.
So 16,
That's
yeah.
16.
So you would do how much damage to say you do? 4. You take 4 points damage and make your.
I have a hard kick.
That's
And-
fine.
And then make another save with advantage.
14.
And makes it.
Oh!
You're welcome!
Thank you!
Protection!
Go left hand.
I like how you're here for her, but you're the one protecting me.
Well, the
Okay.
story's about you.
Who's protecting everyone?
All right.
Good dragon. Boy.
So I guess I don't get my turn now,
That's
right?
you, Diedrich. It's all yours.
Yes.
Avery.
Yes.
It's your turn.
Moo moo.
Okay, go, Moo, go.
Go moo moo go. That's a 2. Moo moo fails.
Again.
I love you moo moo, but it's okay.
You've got the guy in front of you and the guy behind you, both stabbing you with spears.
What was the blue thing?
That's the guy who took damage. He's bloody.
Oh, okay. Then we're gonna try and hit him. For 15?
Right against his shield.
No.
Anything else?
Use my bonus action. No. I don't have. No.
Okay, Idris.
Alright, so
Heal myself.
movement wise, can I move into here?
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going
Okay.
to cast Enhance Ability on Winter with the Owl's Wisdom, so he has advantage on Wisdom.
Okay.
So now I am going to kick him.
Roll it. You got advantage.
Winter just made a great face, by
Yeah,
the way.
that's going to be like 18 to hit him.
Winter.
Thank you.
Okay, how much damage? 1?
Yeah.
Take 1 point of damage, Winter, and you get advantage on your wisdom saving throw.
He's making happy hands.
That is a 17.
And you are no longer charmed.
Woo!
Everyone's no longer charmed. He's on the ground.
I've never been so happy to be kicked.
Okay, yeah, so I'm still right
Well,
there.
my kick was
Now,
more
my-
powerful than anyone else's, so.
Now those of you on China,
You're up. No.
And I've taken more damage from my party than I have anything else this combat.
Same!
You're welcome.
he's going to take the op attack from Diedrich.
Opportunity attack for just one.
Yep.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
That's 17.
You do at disadvantage.
Yeah.
A 17
Yes.
does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Oh, God. Let me just back up real quick. So there is-
That should be like a 14.
Hits.
Now, this is a dumb question. Am I hitting with my breath weapon, the dagger I have, or my arrows?
Dagger. It'd have to be a
Okay.
dagger.
I don't actually. What does a dagger do?
10 damage?
What, D4?
D4,
Okay. Plus my strength or finesse?
yeah.
5 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, mine.
Yep. Okay. Same song, new verse. Does a 17 or 18 hit you?
No.
I'm guessing a 22 will. Take 4 points of bludgeoning damage from him. He's going to get his whopping +3. That's going to miss. He's going to use his action and still be stuck. Those two are going to attack Avery. I got a nat 20 and a 13, Avery.
The 20 hits, the 13 does not.
Take 10 points of piercing damage.
And I am exactly out.
So you are not bleeding out, but you are down.
I am sleepy time. No.
For now.
For now.
Oh, right hand, please protect her.
Last time somebody went down with the spear was really rough. Hi, Avery.
Stop.
Okay, next is going to be versus Sakura. And the 10 is not going to do it. Okay, top of the initiative, Sakura. You hear Avery as she drops.
That's exactly the noise I made.
Avery, get up. There's a bonus action. You need a D6 health.
For healing.
So you got 5.
You are conscious and wondering what just hit me. Prone.
I'm laying on the floor, but like I have hit points now.
He just healed you.
What do you heal me with?
Special ability.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Valinor's blessing. That's what he. That's what she did.
I'm like a health potion is 2d4, not 6.
And that's
Yeah, I can't
that's
reach
your
you from
distance.
there.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, did you move? Did you
Yes,
move?
I aimed really well.
Like shooting the basket.
Thank
Nothing
you.
but net.
Wake up choking on a bottle.
Okay.
No, take 5
What else
health
you got?
healing
Is
and
that
2
an
health
action or
damage.
that's a bonus action, right? Sakura. Okay.
It's an ability, not a spell, so.
How Brown count.
Actually, I'm going to kick this time. Nat 20, I think, is going to hit.
Roll it. Give me that beautiful beam footage for damage. Your lady up dice do really good.
We like the lady up there.
Just double on the die, not on the bonus.
Correct.
So that's only 7.
Okay. Bloody.
And no, I don't get bonus attack, do I?
Nope.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, Winter. You are prone and not charmed.
Woo!
I'm gonna stand up.
Okay, Winter stands up.
Okay.
How many are left?
You've got 3 that are surrounding and beating up on Oliver, 1 that can't seem to get untangled, 2 that are standing over the prone body of Avery, and 1 that is fighting with Sakura.
What kind of armor are they all wearing?
Oh.
Depends. You've got the ones wielding maces are wearing leather armor. The ones who are wielding spears have scale armor.
scale is partially metal, right?
Yes, it is metal.
How does a heat metal sound?
Sounds good. I'm assuming one of the ones that's on Oliver.
Yes, please.
Okay, what does that do for me? What do I got to do?
Any creature within physical contact of the heated metal takes the damage.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Nope.
What's the minimum damage it does?
He said no constitution.
No con save?
The creature's holding
No con save.
takes the damage from it.
If you are in contact, you take the damage until you get rid of it.
But it.
Yeah. Sorry.
No. Okay.
It's the con save to see if they drop it.
Oh, to see if they drop it. He's wearing it. He can't drop it.
2d8 fire damage.
2d8 fire damage. You see the guy?
Yep, and I rolled 5.
It doesn't matter. He screams in pain as he's frying in his armor, and he drops.
That's not a good spell.
Good.
I have a high power spell.
And then, what else you got?
Who's the most... Or, you know what, Oliver, how damaged are you?
Very. At 4.
I can't use my healing word, can I?
No, you just cast a non-cantrip.
How about you get one of my bardic inspirations?
Okay. All right. After winter, Oliver, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna say from disengage to get in some distance, please.
Where?
That way. Or the napkins.
There's 25.
Alright. See, and that's just a bonus action, like the disengage, and I still have movement.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to go ahead and move 10, 20 feet that way.
Did you get healing potions?
Wait, come to me.
Everybody did.
Yes.
There you go.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and attack the D21.
The guy. Okay, cool. Roll it.
At least attack. Okay. There we go. That is over 20.
That's a hit. Go ahead and give me damage.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm also. I should have called this out earlier. Can I go ahead and use my?
Move your hunter's mark.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Okay.
Oh,
Tower broke. No. Next.
For a total of?
8, 9, 10, 14, 18, 17 points of damage.
He's down.
oh.
Okay. Suddenly, that guy is feeling very lonely. Dastria, you are prone.
Well, I'm gonna get up, and I'm trying to figure. I don't think there's any way for me to be able to get these two guys in a cone, right? There's like no way for me to do that. It's a 15-foot
No.
cone, yeah. So I guess I'm just gonna go right here and cone of cold this guy because I think they're still in my range. So dex save.
Cone of cold.
Sorry, dragon's breath cone.
Dragon's breath.
The breath weapon I have.
Dex save. Nat 20.
Well, I guess that means no damage.
I think it's half for dragon's breath.
Oh, I dig. Fair enough.
It's half.
It is half.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you were gonna do the nat 20 means no damage thing.
No,
Okay, so
I'm not that cruel.
Roll 3d6 divided by 2.
Yep.
5.
Okay. Okay.
And I guess that's my turn.
Alrighty. Next. Daedrich.
Okay, off topic. Which one of you is the most hurt?
Actually,
I'm at 6 in place.
6. I'm at 4.
Okay,
But you're relatively safe.
You're a paladin.
If you're a pally, I'm just suggestion because
10 damage.
do the damage. Just wail on something.
Well,
You can't get to anybody who needs it, really, because like for right now, Oliver is technically safe. He's pretty far away. Dastria is more in danger, and Dastria is relatively high on hit points right now comparatively.
Oh, yeah, and I'd love to see them hit me. I've got something for that.
all right.
Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah.
Figured.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to use it on that dude. Now, he's probably immune.
Do it.
All right.
So, yeah, please hit me. I'll kill you.
So I am actually gonna move as close as I can to right here. That is 20 feet.
Yep.
I'm going to use my longsword and slash. No, wait. I get one.
Roll it.
Whoop! That's
A natural 18. Yeah,
Yes.
that's going to hit.
okay. So that is.
Don't forget, you can choose to smite.
I can't because that takes up a spell slot, and I already used 2 spells with that other one. So that's 3 spells I've used.
Okay.
So
That's
I don't have.
You're out of spell slots.
You're tapped.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Then roll.
Let's.
Max damage. How much is that?
With that plus 6,
14,
and then another 2.
15, 16. 16 points of damage. Holy smokes.
Don't worry, guys. I'm just hitting everything.
Paladin
I
thing.
like that, especially since Archon's not here.
Archon's going to be so sad he missed this.
I really hope that we end right after this, so next session he just comes running up like, guys, I'm Aw.
Okay.
Guys,
George's here.
Speaking of which, we have 11 minutes, so let's hurry things up when we go.
Okay.
After Diedrich, Avery, you are prone and not bleeding.
I'm gonna stand up.
That's after movement. Go ahead.
I'm gonna heal myself as a bonus action.
Okay.
Healing word is just
D4 plus wisdom modifier.
3 plus 2, so I get 5 back.
Okay.
And then Dad's sword again.
Left or right? Or closest to you or furthest away?
Bloodier one.
Okay,
So
that's
close
one.
to me.
Yep.
Ooh, 23.
Give me damage.
Move it.
8.
Skewer him.
Yes!
Good job. Good job, chosen one.
Avery, anything else?
Um, I can't use Moo, I used a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
What's the D24?
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
It's a hit point counter for me.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh,
Making sure no one else can. That's my turn.
No movement? Okay, very good. Idris, it's you, man.
Alright, you're in front of Diedrich's going to do unsettling words. So he's going to subtract 1 from the next saving throw, at which point I'm going to cast unsettling words. Or dissonant whispers on him.
And it's a save.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wait, hold on. The guy on Diedrich, right?
Yes. They subtract 1 from their save.
How much damage is he taking?
He's going to take 17.
He grabs his head and he starts bleeding out of the nose and ears and mouth, and he drops dead.
Okay.
Rough buddy.
And
The heck, man?
Yeah, that's all I'm going to do.
Okay, their turn. Oh boy, he's going to try desperately to get out of his thing. With an 18, and he breaks out.
Finally.
Let's see, we're going to go with dude on Sakura. 22, and then that one. You're going to get an opportunity attack. He does get the 22 to hit, though. You're going to take a whopping 4 points of bludgeoning damage, but you get that opportunity attack.
What's your bardic inspiration?
D6.
With 14.
Yep.
So I didn't use it.
Okay.
For 7 points.
Okay. His turn is done. The one on Avery is going to attack Avery. That's going to miss.
Why did he get an up attack?
Huh?
Why did he get an up attack again?
You got the up attack against him because he's got 2 attacks. He got that one.
Oh.
Okay. Next, after that, I'm trying to see if anybody else. Nope, everybody else is down. Then top of the initiative, Sakura, your actual turn.
Alright, let's get rid of this guy. Thinking that 20 is going to hit.
Yeah,
Yes.
you break his neck.
Stop breaking people's neck.
No. Continue, please.
And I think you have move and a bonus action.
I'm blind, but I can see that.
There's only 2 left, right?
Yep.
Go ahead and use the flurry of blows on. And
Yep.
14.
14 does not hit. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Seven.
7. Okay. Winter. You've got the guy who's stuck and the guy fighting that's now trapped between Avery and Sakura.
No, the guy's no longer stuck. Remember?
Oh, the guy who was stuck. Used to be stuck.
Next to move him.
Okay, say all that again.
There's 2 guys left. There's the guard that's in the entangled area, and the guard that's between Sakura and Avery.
He's not having a good day.
Do either of them look like they're gonna run?
Give me an insight check.
Well, you know, Avery and Sakura is both next to a guy, so if he tries to go away, he's getting an auto attack. The other one, there's nobody near him.
6.
Can't tell. What you doing? Actually, you
Well,
don't
the one-
insight to the one by Sakura and Avery. There's a tree in the way.
Well, they could deal with that one anyways. I'm gonna deal with the other guy.
Okay, roll it. What do
How
you?
damaged does he look?
None. He hasn't been touched. He's been stuck in place the entire combat.
Yeah.
In that case, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the editor speaking. Unfortunately, we had a few difficulties with recording this session. The video decided to cut right here. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a recap of what happened after this point. Everybody finished out their turns. The battle was absolutely glorious. We ended up putting one of the Cambians to sleep so that we could interrogate him in the morning. And when we did so, we found a secret passageway near a tree to enter this mysterious building. And that is where we decided to leave it off. Unfortunately, the ending of this is unrecoverable, so you're not going to be able to listen to it. But come back next week as we decide to infiltrate this mysterious place and see exactly what the Mogumirs are up to. Stay awesome.